just gotta fill my water real quick.
Let's see if it'll work. Let's see. Ooh, it says we're live. I hope we're live. Let me see if we're live. How can you charge it? I say so. Okay. So, I wonder if anybody's here. Close this down. Hello, hello, hello. You can't see us, but we can see you. I still have to rewick. I haven't even started rewicking yet. Hello, Zero. Hello, hello. Stephen, James, Ricky. Angela, how are you doing? Saeed, how are you? Becca, Big Red. Wow, how you doing? Thomas, Sean. Oh, really? You love it? That's awesome. Yeah, I know. You can hear me. I think I got my OBS fixed. I worked on it for a full day. Don't ask me why. Forrest, Sue, James, Brian. How you doing, sweetie? Dr. JC's reviews. Lumi is doing something, and then we'll pop on. But I'm trying to get all this wicked up too, because I like to have my everything wicked up. And so I'm still doing that too. Hi, Karen. You got your new mod, Becca? That's awesome. I'm like sitting here talking to you, but you can't see me.
The power of invisibility.
I know. Well, I did put pants on, Zero. Hi, Linda. Only because I knew you were going to be here. If you weren't here, I would have left them off.
That would have been a rough one, going in and then pivoting your camera.
Yeah.
While you're mixing. I'm wearing my panties.
Zero, undressing would be better. It's Moist Monday after all. Yep. Hi, Susan. I just have 4 to quickly wick. Like y'all are always saying I'm late. So look at me. I'm early and I got the OBS working. You guys can hear fine. The trick is going to be when I transition it. Can you guys hear us fine and everything? Make sure that volume is on. No, they're not. They're definitely not, Steven. It's definitely a choice. Shit, one time I had my PJs on. So.
That's all I wear while I'm streaming.
Yeah.
I just want to be comfortable. Like, I find if I wear my out and about clothes while I'm sitting here streaming, I will lose my shit.
Yeah. Because you get too confined. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel claustrophobic. I feel like things are touching me and I don't like it. I'd look like a normal human if I did wear my normal clothes, though, but no.
Don't worry about it. If you can, around the house, I never wear normal clothes. It's only if somebody's coming over, I'm going somewhere. But no, as soon as I come home, I rip everything off. You hear a low murmur vibrating? Oh, shut up. I thought it was my freaking volume, dummy. I got it halfway through saying it. He was thinking vibrator. I thought it was my volume. Did you get the stream, Lumi?
Yeah.
See, with OBS, I think that was the problem. Just doing it straight from Zoom, I think it was just delaying it. That's why I said before, we never had that problem. I mean, they find me real quick.
I have notifications turned on and everything, and still I wasn't able to find it whenever you go live.
Oh. Okay, so I got one done. Oh, well, help if I tuck the cotton in. I have not even eaten today. I'm kind of upset, and I'll tell you guys why as soon as we come on. A little bummed. I'm not upset like mad. I'm just bummed. Hi, Coconut. How are you, sweetie? I have not seen you in forever. forever. I'm so happy you're here. Hi, Lisa. Welcome, welcome, sweetie. Oh my gosh, Coco, how have you been? I've been missing you. Hi, reloading time. How are you? We'll be on just a second. Just trying to get 2 more wicks done real quick. Plus, I'm early, so at least we get to talk. I'm at least allowing you that. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Edward. Hi, Kristen. Oh my gosh, Coconut, I have not seen your name in forever.
I have quite the busy week coming up. I started working on a bunch of skulls and then I got an order for braids. I have to create one of every braid that I can make.
Wow. When does it due? Hi, Shane.
I've already started. I got 3 of them done so far.
Oh, okay. How many more you got?
Let's see. Well, it's not every single braid. There's a couple of other ones, but my more generic ones, there's 3, 6, 9, 12.
Oh, wow. Okay. And you're on 3?
Yeah. Probably get another 4 done tonight. I have to take a little break so it doesn't hurt my wrists.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I can.
Started making this one.
Oh, that one's nice. You guys can't see what she's holding up. But you will when I turn it on. Okay, I've got 1 more wick, and I guess I could wick it with you guys. Since it's 7 o'clock, I don't want to be late because then people start talking shit. Hi, Ricky. So, it's buffering. Yeah. My internet is kind of spotty tonight, and I'm not sure why. I'm guessing because I finally got everything working. So now my internet wants to stop working. So let's go ahead and do that smooth transition that we miss. Hi, Joshua. So there we are. Hi, everybody. Can everybody see everything? Can everybody see me? Can everybody see Lumi? Make sure you guys can see us. Woohoo! We're here. I got 2 done. I was on my 3rd. So, let's see. Yep, everything's good. Good. Hi, Noxel. How are you, sweetheart? So, Shane, I hope you're doing okay. Joshua, I have not seen you in forever. Tonight's like the night that all my greats are coming out, and they're coming back. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Karen. I think I missed somebody else. Hi, Wyatt. I know, everybody's coming out. Ricky, how are you? I'm so excited. There's so many. Look, Kevin's here. Everybody that hasn't been able to be here for a couple weeks, or 1 to 5 maybe. Could be better, could be worse, so I'll take it. Shane, trust me, it could be worse. I know. Hi, Scott Smith. Yeah, I'm on the wrong side. Shane I know. I told him happy birthday. Now he's an old man, huh? Hi, Chevy. Wow, everybody's. Hi, Sue. I almost missed you when I went to go look down. I saw you, like, trying to read all the names. Hey, how you doing, Coco Nut? I have really missed you. I'm so glad that you guys are back. As you can see, I have it listed as episode 8 because I started doing a DIY episode for those of you that haven't been around. A DIY episode because of the stuff that's going on. I had gotten a couple messages from people saying, you know what? If I can't buy juice where I'm at, I'm just going to go back to smoking. And I freaked out. And I started talking to Ricky at first about it. And then I said, you know what? I don't know how to DIY, so I'm going to learn with everybody. So we're going to do like a DIY for dummies. Not that I'm calling myself an idiot, but when you don't know something, it's a do it yourself for dummies. So
out of the blue, you get a message from Lumi.
Yeah. Lumi actually that same day I was like thinking right when you messaged me, it was so funny because literally I was sitting there going, all right, it's Fresh03 on YouTube, but I couldn't find him because I kept putting in Fresh03. And then you messaged me, and then afterward I was like, I don't know if he would want to do it. That's why it took me a while to ask you. Like, you think he would? Can you just tell him? And then he messaged me and he said that he would be so happy to help my viewers learn how to DIY so that, you know, even if it's just because you want to do it, or if it's because the bands go through or whatever, you know what I mean? I want you guys to have options. You know me, I love options. Hi, Tammy Lou. Welcome, sweetheart. So I have 4 fresh setups, so that better be enough because right now I don't have time because I want to be with everybody. But so last week we've been doing like the slow. Look, Toonie's here. Raise up your. Oh wait, maybe it's me. Maybe I need. Oh, it is. Okay. Don't mess with me. I just got my OBS fixed. I'm like, great. Now I need to fix it. I worked literally a whole day because I looked for Lumi, but she was like offline or she hadn't been on for a while. And I'm like, oh my God, this is my time. I meant to spend an hour. I literally spent 6 getting it fixed. And I don't even know what I did.
And I'm a day sleeper.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, I'm not going to bother you. You know, I'm just, you know, I'll try to, and I can't believe it's working. I still don't know what I did. I did reset all my scenes and my sources. So maybe that's what happened. Maybe it was corrupt in the background or something. But I did all those. I put the logos back on and everything on the screen. And I tested it. And when I tested it, it worked. And then I tested it again. And I couldn't see me. Nothing I could do could I see me. And I was so upset. I was like, I got the volume. I can hear, but now I can't see nothing. It was just a black screen.
I mean, the stuff's supposed to get easier, right? It just gets more complicated.
So then I had to figure out how and I still don't know to this moment what I did. And then I tried the whole Zoom with OBS and you know where you get the stare picture? That started happening. I'm like, oh my God, I can't figure this out. And then finally today I was like, all right, I'm going to try it, see if it works. I did. There was a little bit of volume issue because my desktop audio was mixing with my mic audio aux. So it was like bouncing back and forth. So I shut one of them off. And so far, I think everything's good. I know, Chevy. Hi, Forrest. So I'm really, really excited that it's working because I got it set up where I can, hi, Monster Man. I got it set up where I can actually, you know, put it on. So I was going to mute it, but then with the whole audio issue, I got scared. So I didn't. So I just talked to you in private without it. So
I would think that I was muting my stream before I start because every time I go live on Twitch, I have a starting Zoom screen that I leave up for like 5 minutes. You know, think it's muted, and I'm just spazzing out like the typical me that I am, getting it all out before the stream, and I'm like, oh.
Wow, that's crazy.
Good times, good times.
So, hi Eric. I think I got hellos out to everybody. I think. If I didn't get to say hello to you, leave another hello comment so I can go ahead and acknowledge you because I don't like to miss anybody. Hi, Steve. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our Monday night live stream where my family comes together and I get to spend time with each and every one of you. And Lumi and Fresh and Toonie and I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. It's, you know how we're always talking about like vaping got us into the community, and while vaping you've gained so many friends and stuff. That's how I feel like this all came. I feel like everything happens for a reason. So I feel like I was meant to do this not only for the reasons, but to get closer with Toonie, you know, be able to talk to him more, meet and know Lumi a little bit more because I've always seen her but I never really knew her. So getting to spend time with her, it's just a blessing. And then, of course, Fresh, we had seen each other a couple times on other people's live streams, but we never really knew each other. So learning from them and spending time with them, I look forward to these Mondays because our family grew, and it's just amazing. And the knowledge has grown. So I'm really, really happy about it, and I just want to let you know. Hi, Jennifer.
One of my favorite things to do, whenever I write out a card that I put in people's orders, I normally write, thank you for being an awesome part of the community.
Mm-hmm.
But I underline unity under community.
Yeah.
Because we've all come together in so
We
many ways.
have.
So
Look at all the friends. I don't know about you, but like I never really had that many friends because I'm such an introvert. And then vaping opened up that world. You know, whether or not you meet people in person, you talk to them, you chat with them, you voice chat with them, and things. So you get to know them. You know. Hi, Jay Jerry. Welcome, sweetie. So you know, I feel like it's just it's a bad situation that I'm trying to make a little bit better, but in that time, I feel like I've grown with the help of them, but I've also gotten to know them a little bit more. And I am introverted. Trust me. If you would have known me before I started YouTube, you would have been like, what? At home, I would literally sleep all the time, never talk to anybody. I would literally wait to go to work because I felt like I was a different person at work. I was like the introvert, you know, anxiety and everything over here, but it worked. Like I can get up and speak, I can run meetings, I can do this. It was like a different persona for me, and it worked. And then when I got to doing my YouTube, it was maybe a couple videos, but I was starting to be really. I was trying to be technical, a little too technical, so I didn't let my personality shine through until I met Zophie, and she had watched me and gave me a piece of advice, and I stuck with that piece of advice, and I'm here today. And I love it. I love being here. I love every single one of you. I love people that I meet. The people that say hi, the people that message. I love everybody. I'm like just a big lover. That's it. I'm just a big lover.
Awesome. And you know what caught my attention when I saw you building?
Yeah.
I'm like, who is this? Man, she can handle herself. She's doing good.
Yeah, I think I got known for or more watched by people because it was that really with those nails kind of question that it was like, there's no way. And it was like, but I practiced for so long before I ever brought it to YouTube that if it even looked the slightest bit crooked, it wasn't good for me. So I had to have perfect builds for myself because of my OCD. So going online, it was like, I'm ready. And that's what happened. And the biggest questions I always had was, how do you do it with those nails? And it's just a part of me. I wouldn't have it any other way.
It's fascinating to watch how you can work around with just your fingertip.
Yeah. I either use the nails or I use my fingers, but it's always something. But
I gotta tell you, I hope we get to meet someday because you're gonna get the biggest hug.
oh my gosh, you have no idea. I can't wait. I really can't. I really can't.
Hug too.
I do want to mention real quick. I just found out at like 3:00 this morning. Don't ask. I got up for a second, and somebody tagged me. I don't even know why I went on Facebook. I literally had to wake up, at 5:00 today, and I'm like, why am I up at 3? So I checked my phone, and I got tagged from the United Vapors Association, and in the tag, it's that tomorrow, Tuesday at 4:30 p.m., they're having a rally down in South Florida. Oh my God. And they just started posting it Sunday afternoon. I missed it, but even if I wouldn't have, from Sunday, I haven't even started. Oh, you can't hear everybody else, just me? Well, that's because I'm a big mouth anyway, but yeah.
On OBS, do you have desktop volume louder than your mic, or do you have the mic louder than desktop?
Desktop I turned down.
That's our volume.
Oh, because that's the one that was, what should the settings be on that one?
You want them to be about equal. Like, you want us to be talking, and you want it to be about the same as your talking voice. So if you start talking at the same time as I'm talking, you should be able to...
Okay. I'm going to try it. I hope it doesn't distort anything, but let me try it, okay?
I'm going to be super rude, and I'll keep talking over you until you fix it.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah.
I just...
Blah, 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 blah,
See,
blah,
it looks
blah,
too
blah,
loud
blah.
on that one.
She does that to punk people out.
Yeah. But I can't, is anybody testing it? Can you guys hear her now? Hi, Darcy.
How's my mic? My mic okay?
Is everybody okay now? Hi, Pup. Is it okay? That's better? Okay, cool. All right. Hopefully I don't get any distortion. I'm hoping. I don't know which is which. That's why when I heard all the noises that I heard today, I shut off that because I saw it like going across real quick. I was like, it's got to be that. But hopefully that'll do it. All right. Everybody says much better. Good. So what was I saying? Oh, so I saw that post about the rally in Sunrise, Florida, and I went. I know where it is in South Florida, but I need to know the travel time. It's 3 hours for me. So I'm like, okay, well that's not gonna work, because if it was in Orlando or something, I could make it there by like going 105 miles an hour after work. But there's no way, being that this is a holiday week. Everybody from my job took off, and I'm literally the backup for everybody. So I can't call out sick, I can't leave early, and I can't take the day off. I even begged for somebody else to come off their vacation to do it, and unfortunately they already have plans, so that didn't happen. So unfortunately, the one that I really want to go to, which was in Florida, I won't be able to make. But there's a couple things on that. Number one, it was short notice. Number two, I don't like Sunrise, Florida. I think that was a really bad place for them to look to do it, because you're talking about anybody from Florida having to go down south. Traffic, everything else, I just feel like that was, it should have been more centralized, like Central Florida, because that way everybody can come from different places in Florida to meet up.
Isn't Disney somewhere in like the middle of Florida?
Yeah, it's in Orlando. Well, it's in Kissimmee, which is next to Orlando.
So you have all that traffic. I remember I spent a lot of time in Crystal River, Florida.
Yeah, no, well, I don't have traffic where I'm at. In Orlando, like for instance at the Central Florida Fairgrounds, there's really no traffic. That's on East Colonial. There's no traffic. Everybody could have gotten there, and it's a big open field where we could have had a meeting. That would have been great. But right now what they have it is actually at one of the arenas at the same time that they're doing a Trump rally.
Well, that's bizarre.
So that to me is another, like, really, like, we need our own spot, I feel. I don't feel like we need that mix, because then we're not going to get the attention, because all the attention is elsewhere.
Maybe they're thinking they'll get some extra attention because there'll be bigger media there.
Well, you would think, but the thing is we're on a totally different gate than they would have been. So whether or not they go, I don't, and the thing is such short notice. There's over 900,000 vapors just in Florida. There is no way to get everybody on a holiday week, on a Tuesday, knowing it Monday, Sunday, Monday, to get there. There's no way. Look at how many people showed up because we had ample amount of, time. There's just no way. So I'm really, really upset about that. If I could have gone, I would have gone no matter what, but there's just no way. Yeah, but Scott, they didn't, supposedly, because I messaged them and I'm like, yo, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. This is crazy. I won't be able to get there. And, and I really wanted to go to the one in Florida, but I just seen this and you just posted it. It's not even on Twitter. Until I posted on Twitter, it wasn't even on Twitter. And I'm like, what's going on? That, there's no promoting it or anything. And they said, well, you're a reviewer. You promote it.
Okay. I'll do that.
So I'm promoting it. I posted it, everywhere that I could. And that's all that I can do, because it's such short notice. I can't say, make it there, and a holiday week, too. Thanksgiving's literally Thursday. People are going out of town.
Might have been a local thing that just kind of grew and they got wind of it. And
no, they didn't get the permits until late Friday.
Oh, wow.
And then they still could have said something Friday. They could have said something Saturday, but they didn't post it until middle of the day Sunday.
Well, hopefully they'll get couple hundred people or whatever.
I hope so, but I tried to get that information out. Yeah. Josh was in Washington. Yeah.
I retweeted it.
Yeah, I mean that's as much as I can do. I really feel bad because I couldn't go to the one in DC. There was just no feasible way for me to go, and I was really hoping for one in Florida. I really was. Hi. So wait, I missed somebody. Little Angel and Nikki Burhouse. You know what? Nikki V. And vaping with Vinny. How are you? Fresh actually comes on about 7:45 because of work. And yeah, Josh was not put folks already leave. Yeah, exactly. Folks are leaving for the holidays. A lot of people left on the weekend to go away for the Thanksgiving holiday. But I know it was Scott, but I wanted to put it out there. So if you are in Florida or you can make it, please go ahead and represent. That's her new stand. Please, try to do that. And yeah. Oh, you got the red one?
I got a red one. Yeah, I saw it. She held this one up. I go, that one's mine.
I'm so mesmerized by the way that this one came out. Like,
my mod has a brain of his own today. It won't.
Is that your new mold, Nomi?
yep. I got some tinkering to do with it still, but I'm really impressed with the way this one came out.
Awesome.
Hi, Scott.
So, what'd you make this week?
Okay, so I actually duped my favorite RKOI e-liquid.
Rich Kids of Instagram?
Yep. The strawberry champagne and bottle service from the same company, from Coil Spill.
Damn.
This is the one that actually has the. Now it's not as mentholy as this. I did tone it down because this is actually okay in like a pod system, but in a regular vape, that menthol's too much. So I did tone it down a little bit, but yet I duped it. I'm talking two of the same. I'm so happy to this day, just amazing. I didn't really. Here's the deal. Okay. After the Monday live stream, I had said that I was going to be ordering the VG, the PG, and the nicotine so we can do a mix today. I can make my own base. Hi, Ricky. That's what I was supposed to be doing today. Hi, Cherokee. But it's not coming till tomorrow. So I seen that I got the notification it wasn't going to come until Tuesday, and I'm like, okay. I literally had the tiniest bit. I made a 30 mil of the RKOI because I want to say maybe I have 30, 40 mils in here. So I freaked out, and then I'm like, oh my God, it's not coming. What am I going to do? So I went on Amazon and I ordered the VGPG, and I'm like, okay, well, that I know I'll get tomorrow. Worst case scenario, I'll have to make a base with no nicotine because it's definitely too late for me to get the base from Liquid Barn. Well, Liquid Barn came through.
Awesome.
So I can have my nicotine. Oh my, you have no idea. I was ordering, I'm like, I don't have money to do this, but I wanted to have something for tonight. And I'm like, there's nothing in that bottle. And I didn't want to mix nothing. And it was depressing me because I couldn't mix nothing. And I'm like, I have so many ideas, but I can't do it. Because I got some new flavors. So I got Cereal 27.
Yum.
Angel Cake SC, the super
Wonder Flavor Super Concentrate.
Yeah. Glazed Donuts Super Concentrate, Wonder Flavors. Coconut Custard Super Concentrate, Wonder Flavors.
Oh.
I got Shisha Vanilla because everybody keeps saying, do you have Shisha? And I'm like, no. I got Hazelnut because some of the recipes that I keep finding needed it. Cotton Candy because some of the flavors that I've been looking, the recipes and stuff, it's had that. So that, and then I got Coconut Extra by TPA and apparently I got 2 Coconut Extras by accident. But you can't never have too much coconut. So yes, Kristen, that's why I got these from Bull City, and then I got the base from Liquid Barn. And oh my God. Hi, Melissa. Melissa wants to know what's the best cheesecake and banana flavor to use in DIY.
Well, it depends on if you like the runts or if you like more of a natural.
See, I want natural, and let me tell you, remember that banana nut bread that we did when I first started doing this? So I keep forgetting to try it, and I'm like, oh my God, so I tried it, and it's got the runt flavor. Remember when I told you it was foggy? It's still a little foggy, but I tasted it today. I'm like, oh my God. And even the smell, I was like, and when I tasted it, it was like, ugh.
Whose banana did you use?
I don't know. This was on like the Fresh helped me make it.
So
I don't
maybe
know, but
Banana Bread by TPA?
Well, yeah, Banana Bread by TPA, right?
I think so. Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
I like
Banana Nut Bread.
I like Banana Essence by Hankson quite a bit.
I don't remember what all we use for this, but I should have it in my recipes. I think.
I also use banana puree. I don't remember. I think that one's Wonder Flavors or is that Vape Train?
Yeah, I'm gonna
There's
have to look that up because let me see. Did I? Yeah, I didn't even save this one. I was supposed to go back and write down the recipe, but I'm not gonna. 'Cause I don't like it. But on another note, the biscuit first attempt that I made, it's now, oh my god, it's a really really good biscuit. I wanted a biscuit base so I can start adding stuff like jelly and stuff to it. So the biscuit base that I made is really really good. I'm happy with that. My lemon, I've got everything right here in front of me. My lemon cheesecake 321 is amazing. Still, my chai latte is still steeping. I tried it the other day and it's got like that it's got like that contagious, like, you know, when you vape something and even if you don't like it all that well, you still go back for it. Like that, I don't know, that addicting type of linger or something. And so I tried it the other day and I'm like, it's getting really close. It's getting really close. See, it smells even better today. So I'm really excited for this. I bought some stuff which I have coming. Which is caramels and I think caramels and something because banana custard. I might have. Oh, I forgot.
That's how much I've used it.
Wow. I don't
And
think
then
I have that one.
I believe this is my second bottle of banana puree by Wonder Flavors.
Let me check my flavor stash. My flavor stash is currently at 74. I've got banana cream by TPA, banana nut bread by TPA, and I thought I had something else banana.
I've not been I don't know. I like the banana cream okay, but in comparison to having banana custard and banana puree, I've kind of been like, it's kind of
Yeah,
got that.
I'm not. I don't know that flavor. I'm gonna have to work on at a separate time. It just didn't work for me. But I definitely want to try. What can I do to tone down my peppermint and my peppermint mocha coffee?
Use it less.
Huh?
Use it less.
No, but it's already made.
Yeah, once it's already made, we can cut it in half and make the recipe again without any more peppermint.
Yep, that's the other thing I'll do. I'll dump it into a larger bottle and I'll remake the recipe and just cut it out.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, my biscuit it turned out really good, guys. The ones that are asking about it, I used I put a recipe together and I just tried it. I was just trying different things because I really wanted a biscuit and I actually didn't. Where is it? Where's my biscuit? Super biscuit. No.
Ethyl maltol might help mild it down, but it also might make it a little bit sweet.
Oh yeah. I actually was using Super Biscuit V1, but I altered it to make it a new one. Once I get it done and everything, and it's absolutely to my liking, then I'll go ahead and I'll release the recipe for it. Hi, Bria. Let me see. There was another.
I never heard of Super Biscuit.
Huh?
Biscuit?
Super.
Yeah.
Never heard of Super Biscuit.
Who's
Yeah.
Super Biscuit?
It's Let me see if I can find him because I know I went to go edit it and I changed some things. Super Biscuit. That's mine.
I heard of Biscuit Face and just Aware Biscuit.
No, I'm talking about Super Biscuit's the name of the recipe.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
No, that's the name of the recipe that I was actually trying to use to try to just get some information off of it, like, you know, what type of biscuit maybe, or, you know, I don't want to overdo the biscuit, but I want to add some other flavors to, like, I bought the butter and stuff because I wanted a butter biscuit. That's what I wanted. But yeah, so that one is still, I'm adapting it. It's getting close.
Good.
But the watermelon is I still love it. I am going to make it as soon as I finish this, which this is actually, I've already vaped 60 mils, so this is all that's left. There's a little bit left there. So I'm really loving this. The next one I want to make with the Polar Blast instead of the Coolada to see if it'll do anything else, because I really liked the Polar Blast in my RKOI when I was making the bottle service version. It's got a nice flavor to it, whereas the Coolada I don't think brings it through. So that's what I'm going to do for my watermelon. But I don't know. I got that. As soon as I started with the Coolada, I mentioned it to Fresh, which he tried my recipe. He said it was really, really good. He actually liked it. He said that the lime came through perfect. I mean, everything was perfect on it, but that he doesn't like Coolada. So he was going to make it with that. And I'm like, what is that? And he told me, and I went and got it. So I have Polar Blast now. And I really like it.
Wonder Flavors makes a croissant that's bready, biscuity, and buttery.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Wonder Flavors croissant.
I actually use that to make my own cinnamon roll because I can't stand how potent people make cinnamon rolls. So I use croissant to make my own cinnamon roll.
Oh, what'd you use for cinnamon?
The Wonder Flavors cinnamon Danish swirl, because it's really, really light on the cinnamon, and it also adds a little bit to the bread note. And then Wonder Flavors glazed donut.
Nice. Sounds good.
I just can't have any type of cinnamon. So all these holiday things are coming out with cinnamon, and I can't have it. It really sucks.
So Wendy, that what was that old school that wasn't custardy enough? Did that TFA help it?
It wasn't rich enough.
Right.
For me.
Yeah. The TFA help at all?
Yes, it made it perfect.
Oh, good.
I literally vaped the poop out of it. It's basically I can't even squeeze the bottle because there's not even enough in it. So I made a bigger one, but I must have done something. Well, remember when I did the other one, I was adding to an already mixed mix.
Yes.
And then I tried to make it myself, trying to use the same percentage. It didn't come out as good. So I don't know how to fix it now. Hold on. I got to do this Wonder Flavor thing. Hold on. You know what's funny is it has no star reviews yet.
Who?
On Bull City. The croissant.
That's a shame. That's my fault too. I don't even know how much I've ordered for that, because that cinnamon roll that I make is probably one of my top recipes that I'm constantly making for the guinea pig.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I bought a 120 of the flavoring. I love it that much.
But yeah, so that I'll try then. I'll try to mess with that one yet. Anyone have TFA's Vanilla Custard 2 yet? I don't think I've used a 2 yet.
What is it?
Vanilla Custard 2 by TFA or TPA.
I had some Caps V2. Oh, and I didn't know TPA had a V2.
Did I?
Oh, that must have been their latest round of release, their latest release.
Actually, the Vanilla Custard V2 I see in Cap. I don't see it with the TFA.
Some of the TPA flavors and myself don't get along because I'm really sensitive to that butyric acid and the pepper taste that I get from their creams. So I tend to avoid those ones.
Yeah, they have some awesome classics though.
Hi, Kevin.
It's so crazy because you can't just go with one company and be, because Cat might have the best strawberry and Wonder Flavors might have the best dessert.
Yeah, I know. You got it. Yeah. Beatty, how you doing? DeMillan, how you doing? Wait. Red Robin. Who else was it? There was somebody else that came in. I didn't get to say hi. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody. Terry Smith, how you doing? Scott, you vaped the poop out of what? The V2?
He's making fun out of you because you said I vaped the poop out of it.
Oh, okay. So I'm like, what are you vaping? I think that's it. Okay, so, but yeah. So I'm really now with these. I'm really excited. I'm waiting for Mr. Fresh to grace us with his presence because I got these because I wanted a coconut something.
You got the coconut. Did you get the coconut custard? You said the Wonder
Wait.
Flavors.
I got, yeah, I have coconut custard but from Wonder
Yeah.
Flavors, and then I also have coconut, excuse me, coconut extra, and an extra one. And then I got I think that was it for the coconut. As he was helping me, like, which one to get. But literally, like, I need my second box already. This one's full. I still got stuff in there. So I'm really, I absolutely love these tins for it. This is working out so well for me.
You're pulling them up. Is
Yeah.
that all
Remember when I said
75
they could be used for anything?
Is that all 75 in there?
No, no, no. I've got most of them here, except for these two packages don't fit. And then, like these are like the bigger bottles. Like, I definitely need more vanilla ice cream from Liquid Barn. I thought I ordered it, but instead I ordered my thing. And then I've got just like this little bit in here. So, which one of these is like a recipe? I mean, it's already these three right here are juices that I've already made.
And you already did 2 clones, and you like both of them.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm like just doing it, but I love the fact that I did that RKOI dupe. I'm like, you have no idea. I was like, I've been vaping that for, I want to say, going on 4 years.
Wow.
The RKOI, because it's literally the only fruit strawberry that I can vape, because it tastes like a crisp, fresh strawberry. That champagne, it brings it out. It's not like I taste champagne. It's just strong, but it's so good. It's just, so when I made it, I was like, I'm so good. I'm just so good.
Now, what strawberry did you use?
On that one, I use strawberry ripe and just strawberry. And it's just, and then a little tiny bit of sweetener, not too much. And then I use, what else did I use in that? Oh my God, it was so exciting. You have no idea. Like, I was literally dancing like on tabletops. Nobody could see me, but I was.
I believe you.
Let's see, the bottle service RKOI, I put ice or no ice. That had the champagne, the Polar Blast, the strawberry ripe, the strawberry from TFA, and then a little bit of super sweet. And it's amazing. Like, you probably don't even need, the next one I'm going to make it without the sweet first, the super sweet, because I think it's going to be sweet enough on its own. Because of all that the Polar Blast brings out some flavors, and so does the champagne. So might not even need to be needed, or I could take it down some.
Isn't
But
it
it's
nice?
not. It doesn't taste overly sweet. I just have a feeling like the strawberry will shine through more.
Isn't it nice not to have your coils gunk up in 2 days?
Yes. Oh my gosh. It's awesome. It's awesome. Hard candy is like hairspray to you.
I gotta take a look at your stash and see what you got now.
Oh yeah, take a look. I have 74 now. I did say 74, right? Because I want to make the glazed donut. I want to make a donut. I definitely want to make a donut. Because those you have to steep for like a couple weeks, right?
Not necessarily. The glazed donuts, the one you bought is it's mostly yeast.
Okay.
So you kind of have to add like your own bread part to it.
Right.
And like the glazed donuts, kind of like a little bit of glaze, but a lot of yeast. So
Okay.
it adds like the yeast note. I mean, some people use it just as a donut, but to me, I get a lot of. It's like adding a packet of yeast.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But you can tone it down. Like, I think that's why he had me get the angel cake.
Oh yeah.
To
Yep.
tone it down with, so it's not
Yep.
too much. So that'll be like, I guess, the dough part of the dough part.
Yeah, like a couple percent of angel, and then just like 0.5% of.
Right.
Glaze or
So
whatever.
I definitely want to make that. And then, I don't know about frosting because I don't have no. I did order some icing though, but I don't have any icing. So I mean, I don't mind just regular glazed donuts. I actually, I'm like one of those that it's like, I'll have a day where I'm like, oh my God, I gotta have so much like flavor, and then I'll have a day that it's like I want bland flavors. You know, like I want just a biscuit, or I want just a cheesecake, a plain cheesecake. You know, like what we got. Or the custard and stuff like just plain. I don't need to add fruit to it. I like those. I really do.
Oh, we never answered the rest of that question, right? About the cheesecake or whatever.
No.
I like Lumi. What's the Inawera? I have it right here. Yes,
Sweet cheesecake.
Yep, and aware of Yes Sweet Cheesecake.
Uh-huh.
And then I usually put a little bit of TFA cheesecake with graham crust in there.
I tend to use.
I like it kind of low because it has like a weird tangy note.
Yeah, I tend to use Capella's really low, and I think I made my own little quick cheesecake recipe that doesn't need to steep, and I used Capella's in it because.
In New York?
Yeah.
The one that I used, I think that was Fresh's or yours. It was one of you guys. I think it was yours. Because I redid it though, because I made it a little bit more richer. But it was it was biscuit by Inawera, the vanilla custard, vanilla ice cream, and the vanilla pudding by Flavora. The vanilla custard is TFA. But then on mine, we added, I think we added regular New York cheesecake, not the Yes We. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I think I found my problem. Hold on. Look at that. I might have found my problem.
God, I know I followed you, Wendy, but you're not on my follow list.
It's gotta be. I have to be on your follow list, unless you unfollowed me, which you could do, but I preferred not to.
I wouldn't dare. Oh, there you are. I didn't page down.
Oh.
My screen was too short.
Oh, yeah. It's just that you have so many friends. That's what it is. Don't play.
Yeah, right. I'm so popular. I don't want to cover up your face.
I think I forgot something in mine because yours already have 4. If I was adding 1, that would be 5 flavors. And I only have 4 that I mix. So that's probably the flavor that I'm missing. My recipes.
There it is.
I think I figured it out.
Here we go.
And
it wasn't Capella's. You were right, Addie Tooney. It's my quick steep cheesecake is Yes Sweet Cheesecake by Inawera, vanilla pudding, and cheesecake graham cracker crust.
Oh, nice. So vanilla pudding by Flavora.
I don't like waiting a week. My recipe.
I don't either.
You know what I forgot? The TPA vanilla custard. That's what I forgot in my recipe. Remember when I said I made this one? I made 100 mils, and I'm like.
We added 1.5%.
Yeah, but I mean, in my when I was redoing thank you, Coconut.
Yeah, because we added 40 drops, and that equaled 1.5%.
Right, but I was only supposed to be adding New York cheesecake, and instead, when I redid the recipe, because I was trying to do it after the show.
Oh, got it.
You know what I mean? Like, what is that missing? And I totally forgot to add the basics and then add New York. I was trying to do it in order. Totally forgot the vanilla custard. The vanilla custard TFA on it. So
now you know. Good. Now you figured it out.
Yep. So I have to figure out what this is so that I can put it on there. The vanilla custard. Yeah, you're right. It was the 1.5. So that's all I need to add to it. So I just need to add well, this is 100 mils. Hold on. I have it right here, and it should tell me adapt this. Oh, no, I don't want to adapt that. I want to do my own edit. Duh. I know what I'm doing. Look at me. I'm just like.
Oh, there's your split stash.
Yep.
Flavor West hazelnut.
Yeah, I got that because there was a couple, I want to say coffee recipes or something that called for it. I don't know. Every time I looked at something, I said hazelnut, which honestly, I'm not a fan of hazelnut. And if I told you why, you would just laugh at me. So I won't. But I'm not, like, I don't like hazelnut creamer. Like, the smell of it literally makes me want to throw up.
Oh, you got some Bavarian cream TFA. Yay.
Yes. Actually, I have 2 of them because I didn't realize I had one.
You'll use it. It's
I
yummy.
know. So it's coming out to 1.5. So I could just add 1.5 of the vanilla custard, and that should take care of that problem.
Yep.
Yay. Because I'm like, it's missing something. I just could feel it. It was like, I loved. Once we added that New York cheesecake, I literally just finished that whole bottle like in 2 days. So when I went to, I'm like, I definitely need 100 mil. Went washed the bottle and everything. So I need
Now,
to
are we
buy
talking about a cheesecake recipe, or are we talking about Fresh's old school?
the old school.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I was making.
Yeah, because
And
I had you add TPA custard.
well, that's what I'm adding now because that's the
Okay.
one that I left off
Okay.
of
I
my
was confused.
recipe.
You said cheesecake. I just want to make sure we weren't messing something up.
No, because you guys were talking about the Yes We cheesecake.
Yes.
I get too confused.
The only thing that bothers me about this damn bottle is I can't get the freaking top off.
I use like a mouse pad sometimes to grab the top and twist.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
but-
it's the nipple.
Oh, got it.
And I don't want to use my good tweezers because then what happens is then I don't have sharp tweezers. Anybody got an idea that's easier than me the other
Well-
day?
Are you gonna? Oh, because you want to? Yeah.
Yeah, I need to add to it. I wish I had another 100 ml bottle ready. I would just dump it in there because I'm really tired of this one, like not letting me open it up.
That's why I use the smaller tips because they're so easy to just snap off. If you unscrew
Yeah.
the cap just a little bit, you put it back on. You don't thread it, but you twist it like that.
Don't
Well,
make
this
it
one was
too mad.
actually a used 100 ml bottle for a different flavor, like one that I had bought. So I was trying to save money because I bought more flavors. So I washed out an old one.
You're a rich kid.
Needle nose what? Needle nose pliers? It's
Those
not-
tend to squish it.
I usually take my little flathead and then start it up a little bit, and then move up to a bigger screwdriver, and then bigger.
Flathead. That's what I needed.
Sometimes you can just get it up just a tiny bit, enough to get a bigger screwdriver in there.
Got it. God, I love you, Addie. When I say I love you, I mean it. I'm not like these other girls. I got it. And the other day I was going crazy, and the one thing I never tried was that. Okay, so just 1.5 vanilla custard, and that was the TFA, and I think I have the plain vanilla custard over here.
Is that little blue and white label bottle
Yeah. Bavarian
with the black top?
Your cheesecake.
So- Is that what you used for your champagne and the Rich Kids Instagram?
Yep.
Was the TPA?
Yep.
I never tried that flavor.
Yeah. Oh my God. It brought out the flavor. It's not. You don't taste like champagne. It enhances the flavor. It's really, really good. All right, vanilla custard. Vanilla custard. This is the only. I think I know it's a big one. That's a good thing because I don't have that many big ones because I've ordered a lot of little ones. There. I got it.
So I like that Cereal 27 and the FA cookie mix together.
Yeah. Okay, 1.5. I'm so excited.
Cream cheese icing, Loran's, your first Loran's flavor.
Yes. Yes. And that was in something, I don't know. I have so many saved. I want to say I have like 100 and something recipes saved that I want to play around and adjust.
Only
and make
100?
mine.
Good for you. You still have that excitement going.
Yeah, well, it's like I'll find a recipe, and here's the thing. Especially, I'm not going to say I didn't think about it before, but especially after last week's thing when I was pulling off recipes and I was just going to make them, so when people go and they see a recipe, they can make them. And he was like, oh my God, that was like 2016. Oh my God, that was like 2015. Oh my God. So that every time that I went to go make a recipe, I was like, oh my God, it's 2016.
Hey, they're still good.
I know, but he was like, oh no. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I forget what else we made last week. I still don't know the name of what we made last week that I forgot to put a label on. I said, I'll put it on right after we get off. I have no idea what it is.
A Sharpie and a piece of Scotch tape.
Yeah, I have the Scotch tape and the Sharp, but I was doing so much and I was trying to get this custard done at the end.
You were just too excited.
I was. I get very, very excited fast. I
And
love
also,
vanilla,
like,
anything but my vanilla sugar. Yeah.
Like that Flavor West key lime. with some strawberry is really nice too.
Oh, really? I haven't tried that together. Like the key lime, the only thing I've used the key lime in is in my watermelon one.
Hmm.
I put the key lime with a little bit of lemon to boost up the other flavors in it, and the lime, it's almost like my mojito, but it's not. The mojito had more of a mint flavor, and this one, it's got a lot more. It's all watermelon. Because I didn't add strawberry, I didn't add any other flavors. It's basically watermelon. I did add a little bit of kiwi, but I don't know why I did it, but you can't really taste it. I'm so happy I fixed this. You have no idea. I was forcing myself.
You're a hate vaping it.
I was like, it's going to get better. Oh, and then what pissed me off is on top of that, I was using the Profile Unity, and I go to take the top off, and of course it was like one of those times that I guess I tightened it too much. I couldn't get the top off. Then I got the top off, and then when I put it on, I had everything leaking, and I'm like, because I didn't have it screwed on tight enough because I was scared to. Oh, all a mess. All because of that damn custard.
Nobody ever said vaping was easy.
No. All because of that damn custard. Hi, LabWorks.
Oh, what's up, Paul?
Mamanita, how are you doing? How are you feeling? How you been? I haven't heard from you in a long time.
E2 cap.
Becky, how do you get big clouds? It takes time. I don't know. I usually get big clouds with barely vaping anything, so I don't know.
I'm telling you right now, Lumi braids will get you some nice clouds.
Oh yeah.
Look at the size of this thing. This is a 5mm single coil on a drop.
Yeah. Very, very big.
The amount of surface area that it has.
Excuse me. Yeah, your coils are really tasty. I like the 32s.
Actually, you know what's funny is this thing here, which I'm editing the review now. Watch this. Wait, I gotta turn it down. I'm turn it down so I could show you the real thing. Wait till you see this. Come on. Okay. All right, 35 watts. Can you see that? 35 watts.
Yep. Wow.
35 watts.
Is that a sub tank?
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
0.3 ohm mesh coil. This is the new one from Snow Wolf. And it's made for lower temp vaping, but you still get the clouds and the flavor. And it's mesh.
What's
so
the mod
I'm editing the review now. Huh?
What's the mod look like? Is that the Snow Wolf mod too?
Oh no, this is actually the whatchamacallit? That.
Lustro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got that and an RDA for $25 on Asmodus.
Sweet.
And then Ricky Martin, he bought like a whole bunch. Yeah, the Lustra. Thank you. Oh my God, I can remember.
Yeah, I bought 2 Lustros, and then I bought somebody else's mod off of them that they weren't using anymore.
Oh my God, that's the one I always wanted, the purple one too. Yeah.
It's the Minikin.
Yeah, that's the one I always wanted. I was gonna get that one, but I could get this one, and I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I have the brown one.
It was the early Black Friday deal. Yeah, you have the black one.
Yeah, the brown one. It's like.
Oh, it's brown?
Rubberized coating is still perfect on it. It's amazing.
Yeah, it lasts.
I got this one from Gizzard Stew. I traded a stand and $10 for it. I got a steal. That's steal.
Yeah, love it. So I actually had my with the order they sent me a free drip tip to match this. So.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, but I put it on my profile because I have my profile on it. I don't know. It's just so much stuff. My profile pissed me off with the custard.
The only thing I don't like about the Lustro is every time you swap out your batteries, you have to do the 5 clicks to turn it on, and then you have to confirm your batteries are married.
Yeah.
And that pisses me off.
But you know what? It's so great, Ma. So today, I want to see something real quick. I want to see what we're going to do.
So, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm cooking.
Are you?
Yeah.
God bless you. We went grocery shopping tonight.
I don't want to cook.
We're not. It's tough, my mom's older and my mother-in-law's older, and it's hard to get everybody together and go out, and it's too much work for. I don't know. It's just a lot. You know how much work it is.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're doing something simple. Just the wife and I are going to my mom's, and we're doing turkey BLTs.
Oh wow, that sounds good to me.
Just hang out and have some fun. We're gonna make some macaroni tuna salad and have some appetizers. I don't know, maybe watch some football.
So exactly, that's what you have to do, right? Football's got to be in there somewhere. Like I watch it, but I'm only looking at butts. That's all I'm looking at. So, and when they do touchdown, I'm like, turn around, and
do the dance.
That's why I watch football.
I have no plans for Thanksgiving, so what I normally do is I run a stream for other people that might not have plans for
Thanksgiving. That's awesome, Lumi.
Oh, that's awesome. I've got my kids coming. I usually, I'll start directing. I usually start the turkey, and then, this year, my oldest daughter is going to try to make the sweet potato casserole that I usually make, but she's going to make it herself because she's going to do it the new way. So we'll see. So she's supposed to be making that because of the fact that, she's got to show me out. My other daughter is my middle one. She's actually going to be going through my vape room and trying to steal stuff. So I got to lock the room. So what she's supposed to be doing.
Oh, wait a minute. Just leave all of the e-liquids that you don't like out in the open so she steals it.
I tried that, but she's not into custards and stuff and all my flavor. The only thing, let me tell you something. You know the 30 ml I made of the RKOI, the bottle service, the one with the menthol? Had 30 mils? Notice I didn't show it. She came over. That was one of the flavors that she wanted to steal this from me, and I was like, that's all I have. You're not getting it because that's all I have. Yeah, I kind of mentioned, and she showed up. She doesn't come to visit any other time. She showed up, and she was like, oh, I got to use the bathroom. She's like, oh, let me taste that and she left.
I have that problem with my guinea pig. If I leave flavors out, he tends to come in and snatch them up. I made a swaggy apple cider donut. I used the swaggy apple. And I went to go taste it to see what it tasted like, and I could not find it anywhere. And it was empty on his desk.
Oh, my God. Hi, TVV.
I guess that was good.
GBV. And there was somebody else that was in here. Hold on one second. Patty. Hi, Patty. I just want to make sure I say hello to at least everybody that's in here. Brea's going to working Thanksgiving, but afterwards she's going to her uncle's. So, yeah, exactly. Knocks out butts. So my middle daughter is going to make the mashed potatoes because I don't like peeling, and we have to have natural, real potatoes. And then I've got my oldest daughter has to remind me to not forget to make the stuffing because for 2 years in a row, I forgot the stuffing. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, there's something missing. They're like, no, there's not. We finished dinner and it was like, oh, the stuffing. So yeah.
I have a secret.
What?
Secret recipe for stuffing.
You do?
2 tablespoons of applesauce and sliced apples.
In the stuffing?
Or maybe a little bit of apple juice if you have it. It's so good.
Really? I'm going to have to tell her about that one then because I don't know. I always forget. That's the least effort I put in usually is the stuffing. I'm usually putting everything else and tasting everything else, for everybody. But hi, Freshie.
What's I do for Thanksgiving?
You know what you need for that stuffing, Lumi? Motherfucking craisins.
Maybe. I don't know. What I normally do though is because I don't normally have plans for Thanksgiving. I normally just get one of those instant boxes of stuffing, and then I add apple juice and apple slices to it, and that's what I'll be eating on the whole night.
That's what you
No, but
need.
that's what I
You need to
meant
go
too.
get some craisins, Lumi, and you throw craisins in there with the apples. It's so good, so good.
It sounds good, but then again, I haven't eaten all day, so everything sounds good right now.
What's up?
That's it. That's if you like craisins.
Hi,
What up,
Bachelor.
RTD? How was your day?
So we had a water leak at work. And so it started leaking through the ceiling tiles, and like 3 different repairs crews came over and all looked at it, and all of them said something different. No one took responsibility for it.
Oh,
So they all would just come look at it and be like, "Not my department," and wander off. "Not my department," wander off.
You're lying.
Nope. So yeah, that started first thing this morning, and then we had like 55 patients do walk-ins today. So it was just berserk. And then I didn't even get like I got like five boxes out of like 40 for the mail today. And I was just at the end of the day, it was a little after 4, and I was just sitting there. I'm like, no, fuck this. I'm out. I'm out. I like this job, but I can't let it burn me out.
Yeah.
So I gotta walk away. So
Yeah.
Here I am.
What do you got out this week?
Thursday. That's it. I'm working Friday. But
Thursday would be nice. What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
me and Jax are gonna do prime rib, au gratin potatoes, asparagus, and some sort of a dessert.
Yum.
We haven't decided yet.
Yum.
We're heading to the store. We're heading to the store after this show. So
Yeah,
go
Gina
grab
and I
everything.
went grocery shopping tonight.
Yeah.
Hi, Mary. I don't know. I just
Big Red. What's up, Big Red?
Loomies.
Huh?
So muted.
Matt?
Oh, you were talking to yourself.
I wasn't muted. I was just talking quietly.
Got it.
Vaping with Vinny's here. What up, Vaping with Vinny? I did say hello, Batch. I'm not sure you heard me. I want you raising a ruckus out there. Fresh ain't paying no attention to me.
Hi, Karen Seabolt.
He's excited. I finished his 2 braids for him.
Batches? Huh?
I'm teasing
Did you-
Vinny with his braids.
Nice. Did you get to try the red cheese with Wendy? The strawberry cheesecake we made right at the end of the show last week?
That's what it was.
It was fucking delicious.
I didn't get to try it because I didn't know what it was. And I was smelling it and I was trying to guess, but I had to go back to the video to find out what we put in the custard.
Yeah, try it. Give it a try.
100 ml of it. And then you know what I did? When I was trying to save the recipe, I left off one of the main ingredients from the original recipe.
Yeah, red cheese with Wendy is amazing.
Okay, I gotta try it now. Look, I have it right here. I was actually gonna ask you what it is.
Hey, Wendy.
Yes. He's telling me tape. And I've got it right here. And Sharpie. Okay, so we're gonna try it. Because I haven't tasted it since, so. Because I didn't know what it was. I was like, I want to get.
I'm vaping on biscuits and gravy from Saturday.
Oh no, I want to try that so bad.
It's flipping amazing too.
Hi, mascot.
That looks like a beast. Which one's that one?
Anita Combs.
I don't know which one it is.
Did you take the sticker off of it?
A popsicle stick. It's a 32 gauge. It's one of your fancy ones. Celtic. I think it's a Celtic.
See, apathy, that's exactly what's going to happen. And then she's going to, that's the lesson you learn. It happens to everybody once. And you're like, oh my God, this is so good. I hope I remember the recipe.
Yeah. What did I do?
And it's gone.
Is that the Spanish braid that I sent on the popsicle stick?
I think, yeah.
Oh God, I don't know if I'm ever doing Spanish braids again. That braid alone.
What was this called?
Red cheese with Wendy.
Yes, red cheese.
Lumi braids.
What's up, Lisa? Lumi braids.
Party on, excellent.
I think that braid took me. I don't even know how long. How long did that? I think it took me about 10 hours to do 2 4-inch braids.
Wow.
Got a moment, Anita?
Patty, I am not a nurse. I'm an ear, nose, and throat technician. So I'm kind of half OR tech, half nurse.
You're right.
I like to think that I'm the better parts of both, but it's not true at all. Like I go do all the gross stuff.
I was moving some stuff around and my Yeti tip fell out from the corner.
Aw.
Aw. Where is my? I know I have it set out here somewhere.
Okay, so I want to make. I'm sure you've seen the recipe. It's been out there since 2016, which is one of those nice golden years, fresh.
I mean, if it's 15% blueberry again, we know.
No. This is actually still getting comments currently. Like the last comment was like a month ago.
I still get comments on shit that I'm like people are still mixing that.
Oh well, okay.
And then I could because like when someone posts a comment on a really old recipe, I'm like, dude, try this one instead because I guarantee I've remade it and I guarantee I made it better.
Well, what I was gonna do was adjust it anyways.
Okay.
Because I like adjusting because I like making my own and then I feel knowledgeable. So,
what do we make?
By the way, have to say, I think I told them, I didn't tell you. Yeah, I was supposed to be making my base today. It's not coming till tomorrow.
Okay.
So
that's what I said about the river.
Yep. But then I was freaking out because I was like, I'm not gonna have anything because I literally had barely nothing left of my base. So I was freaking out. So I went and I was like, oh my God. So I was looking on Amazon. I'm like, I know I can get VGPG by tomorrow. So that I'm going to leave on the side just in case. And I'll just mix it without nicotine for now. And then I can always add nicotine later.
Exactly.
I'm like, okay, so I've got that. But then I forgot that I was like, I think it was Friday. I ordered another bottle from Liquid Barn. I got it today.
Nice.
I was like, are
Liquid Barn to the rescue.
Liquid Barn like saved my life. So I don't have to go without
They know who you are now. That's the deal. Okay. So they're like, oh, that's Wendy.
That's awesome.
You should have asked them for some cranberry cobbler.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that.
That flavor's only around once a year and it's so flipping good.
Cranberry.
All right, you guys, I want to wish you happy Thanksgiving and
happy Thanksgiving, Toon Dog.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Fine.
See you
I
later.
love you more though.
Always fun hanging out with you guys. Love you. Bye. Love you, Lumi.
Love you, Toonie.
Bye.
Bye.
So I can't make my base. I mean, I can make the base without the nicotine, but I really want to make it with the nicotine to show everybody that you can even do, like, say for instance, I'm making a flavor for my daughter and she wants 6 milligrams, that you can make it when you've got the 100%. So that's what I want to do. I want to make a base that would be a little bit higher and then, not much of it, but I want to make a base that's a little bit and then make a regular 3 for me. That way, if I need it, you never know. If it's one of those days, I'm like, I want 6. So.
Yeah. Well, 6 is good for pods. So.
Exactly. So I can do 6, I can do 12, I can do whatever I want. Grapefruit.
Everybody's curious. Grapefruit flavored seltzer.
I have mine right here.
What you got there, Lumi?
Water.
Oh.
I got mine.
I had Ultra Spice chai tea, which is now gone. My new favorite thing is adding 2 drops of Madagascar vanilla. So I have vanilla Ultra Spice chai tea.
Yeah, but that's got cinnamon in it, right? That's why.
Madagascar vanilla? No.
I'm talking about the actual like chai.
Oh, like real tea?
Yeah.
Oh, that I can drink. I just can't vape any cinnamon, but I can drink cinnamon. Tofurkey it's a turkey made out of tofu. It's a tofurkey, and I think they actually shape it like a turkey, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they do. My sister is a vegan. She always brings over tofurkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes in like a loaf. I've never had it myself. I've heard it's good though.
It's not too bad.
Yeah. It's not turkey though. I mean, turkey gives you the sleepies. That's the best part of turkey. Like, all right, it's nap time.
I'll just go to the store and get turkey sandwich meat and my box of instant stuffing, and that's going to be my Thanksgiving.
You should get some some cranberry salsa to go with it.
Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Kat. I didn't see you guys.
And some cream cheese. Cream cheese. You put the cream cheese on the bread. Then you put your stuffing. Then you put your turkey. Then you put your cranberries. You put it all together. You put the lime in the coconut, Lumi.
Put the lime in the coconut.
Lime in the coconut.
Yes, that's the best. That is the best part of right, Rick Martin, tryptophan.
So what I want to make is actually this coconut. What is it? It's actually called coconut cocaine.
Coconut cocaine?
Yeah, that's what it's called, because I guess it's supposed to be so good. But what it is it's a sweet coconut cream with hints of cheesecake. The recipe takes about 4 days to steep. All feedback is appreciated. So the thing is that he's got 4 different flavors. Now I did order the stuff that you said, the Wonder Flavor stuff, and like the other things that we were talking about, like the coconut extra, and I got the shisha vanilla.
Vanilla.
Yeah. So remember you were like, "Do you have it?" And I'm like, "No," but now I do. Now I could be like, "Yes." But anyway, so what I got here for coconut was coconut custard. The
Wonder Flavors.
yes.
So good.
I'm thinking about adding it to his recipe, because what he has in his recipe is cheesecake graham, 6%, coconut extra, 1.2%, sweet cream, 1%, and vanilla custard TPA, 1%.
Okay, this is Santa 714 mixer's recipe.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cheesecake graham crust. Okay, so cheesecake graham crust by TPA at 6%. That is going to be coconutty as fuck.
Yeah.
Coconut extra at 1.2, not a bad percent. Sweet cream TPA at 1. Vanilla custard by TPA at 1. So this is, when was this? Yeah, that's a 16 mix.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking about, instead of maybe adding, because I know you had mentioned, because remember I got the angel cake, so maybe adding a little bit of angel cake to tone down the coconut so it's not overpowering, and then add the coconut cheesecake instead of the vanilla custard.
Okay, yeah, coconut custard.
No, I have the coconut custard.
So you're going to swap out the coconut custard for the vanilla custard.
And then adding the angel cake.
Add angel cake. Okay.
Does that sound like good thinking?
Yeah.
Look at me thinking. Okay, so I'm going to take that one.
Yeah, that's...
I figured, because the vanilla custards are fine and everything. I want that hint of vanilla, but I just feel like the coconut custard is going to be making it more what I'm looking for. More coconutty and a little bit of custard,
Yeah.
And then the cake will mellow it out, so I'm not getting just coconut.
So the coconut custard is not actually custard. It's tastes like a coconut cream pie.
Yeah.
Like the filling for a coconut cream pie.
So should I leave the vanilla in and add the coconut then?
No, you can leave it out.
Okay.
You can leave the vanilla custard out. The only thing that worries me is the cheesecake graham crust being that high.
Okay, so we'll lower that.
Because that's going to get super coconutty.
Okay, so lower that to, say, 5 or 4.5?
I'd do something like 3 or 4.
Okay, we'll do 4. Okay.
I use all the vanillas, Steve.
I was trying to answer.
Fulgione. Yeah, it's I use any vanilla that strikes my fancy for a recipe. I've got all the Flavor Art vanillas. I've got vanilla. One of my favorites is smooth vanilla, but man, is that stuff pricey. But you only use like a drop at a time. Like the angel cake is really good, and it's really close to an angel food cake. You put 1 drop of smooth vanilla in that stuff, it's an angel food cake.
Really?
Yeah. Smooth vanilla is like $17 a bottle though.
Oh wow, yeah. So I'm
for a little like 15 ml bottle. It's over $1 over $1 a milliliter.
Okay.
But it's got real vanilla in it, so that's why.
Okay. All right, so I've got that in. I didn't change the percentage yet. Let me add the angel cake. Angel cake.
And do you have coconut? So you have coconut extra. Do you have coconut candy?
Not candy, no.
Okay.
Because you didn't tell me to get the candy.
Yeah, smooth vanilla is flavor pop up. Thank you. If anybody's looking for it.
Okay, so I've got. All right, so my recipe now has the cheesecake graham, but you said, and I lowered it down to 4. Coconut extra at 1.2, sweet cream at 1, coconut custard at 1, and then angel cake is at 2. Should I lower the angel cake?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because it'll be mostly, it's not going to take anything over, but you're going to get a whole lot of texture you probably don't want out of it. You get like a grainy, like a gritty texture.
Okay.
That flavor.
So just tone it down a little?
Yeah, down to like 1.
Okay.
That way you'll just get like a hint of angel food cake in the back.
Because I wanted to just give it that to where it's not like, I want it to be like a thick, rich. That's what I want it to be.
With that much of the cheesecake in it, it's certainly going to be rich. I don't even know if I have coconut extra anymore.
So you gonna make it with me? Check to see. You know what's funny is I got 2 coconut extras because didn't realize it was in my cart and I put another one because I'm like, oh my god, I forgot the coconut extra. So I've actually got an extra coconut extra. All right, we're gonna try it. But that's
I just dripped banana flapper pie over the top of my or peanut butter banana flapper pie over the top of my biscuits and gravy.
Oh, what a mixture.
Make sure I put the right one next to the right thing here.
So I'm gonna try this.
All right. It's not bad. It's just not something I would go after.
What do you mean?
Do I have coconut extra anymore? That's the question.
What is that? Because you don't like a lot of coconut, or you just don't like coconut?
I'm not a big tropical guy.
Okay. Well, see, I don't want it to be like a pina colada. I want it to be like a nice coconut because most flavors that you buy, it's like coconut and you can barely taste it.
And I didn't like the flavor much, quite honestly. Because coconut candy is kind of the same thing, but it's got a little bit of ethyl maltol in it, and it tends to stand up a little bit better. Well, hello, May. You coming to help mix?
All right. Well, I'm gonna start this, and we're gonna see.
You coming to help mix?
Okay, so here we go. All right, so let me get my stuff. Cheesecake graham, I think was in here. Oh man, Sweet coconut is delightful by Flavora. I haven't tried that one.
Why do I have 2 bottles of grape juice? Jesus, no.
You have 2 bottles of what?
Grape juice.
Oh, you like grape juice?
I don't know that I will ever use that up. Oh, Kiwi Double. I forgot about you, Kiwi Double. I'm sorry. You're actually a good flavor. Nope, I don't have the coconut extra. Darn it. Where's my liquid bar and vanilla ice cream on the ground, Mimi?
Because somebody wanted some?
She says, I wanted a tasty mix too. There's the Mimi. There's the Mimi.
It's in the other thing. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we got cheesecake, graham crust, sweet cream onion. Sweet cream.
Good enough? Apparently not.
What?
I may have a kitty in my lap for the rest of the show.
Oh,
We'll see.
Kitty Day. Let's see. Hi, Tina. Hi, James. Trying to see if anybody else popped in.
What up, cat?
Alright, so. Alright, now I'm going to start with my cheesecake, graham crust. 2.5. Oh my god. I took so long, my scale zeroed out. Okay, so who wants to see my mess? Everybody want to see my mess or a new mess?
Oh, yeah. Let's see the mess. How many flavors you got sitting on your desk? I guarantee I have you beat.
5.
5? No.
No, you're talking about flavors?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's just the ones that I mixed. That's not including that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's it. Yep, that's all. That's all I have.
That's all.
I have not had time to clean up my desk yet. I mean, I had time, but I didn't make time. So, I'll let it go. Had a little.
Oh, I found that really good kitty spot.
Uh-oh.
Normally she's a real soft purr. Oh, she's found it.
Oh, my God. All right. Wait. This way. I got a mess going on. Can you see my scale? My scale's right here. Yes. Okay. So, we're going to do 2.5 of this. Oh my God, the other day, I don't know what I was thinking, and I went and squeezed, and I went way over. I literally had to dump it out. Thank goodness it was only my first flavor. Like, it was that bad. It was like, there's no oops, I went over. This was like, that's like a whole different flavor.
Taking it to another level.
I'm talking, thank God it was the first one, though. Can you imagine if I would have mixed it with everything? I'm like, oh my God, no. So that should be
Biscuits and Gravy Dimlin is a biscuit with strawberry jam and custard over the top of it. But the custard is, I think I used custard premium and hollandaise cream from Wonder Flavor. So it's got a little bit of lemon to it. It's almost got a little bit of a saltiness on the edge of your tongue from the hollandaise cream. Oh, I won't. If you guys are saying Wendy's bad, I'm not going to show you my desk.
No, mine. It's yeah. You guys.
Because that's only like there's this half, and then there's all that. And
why are we having a messy competition? Usually we try to hide the mess. We're like, nah, man, mine's messier than yours.
I don't want to go into messy competition because I build stands, braids, and DIY all in this little area. So I do have to go through and clean everything up. But I just have the most random stuff laying around on my desk. Like in front of me, I have hot glue sticks galore, adhesive super glue, epoxy resin super glue, 3 flavors, random skull, lighters like crazy, thumbtacks like crazy. I have clay up here because I've been working on clay stands.
Aww. All right, 0.6.
Somebody asked to see it. There's part of it. That's part of my desk.
Yeah, I'm not showing you.
You don't get to see over here.
Like, I actually just got a new desk so I can have like an L-shaped desk to give me some more room because I literally have no room for my stuff.
Well, Jay Jerry, they do say that brilliant minds have messy desks.
Oh, they do? I'm so brilliant.
Right?
I'm taking that as a compliment. That's me.
What makes the cold milk flavor in certain flavors? Is it Culotta? I wouldn't use Culotta to do it. I would use Polar Blast probably.
Oh my god, I didn't tell you. Did I tell you about the RKOI dupe that I made?
Mm-mm.
I didn't tell you?
No.
It came out identical because RKOI is the strawberry champagne by Coil Spill.
Yeah.
Okay, and then they have bottle service, which is the same thing but on ice. I made both. I duped them.
Like I figured it out.
Yep, I duped them. Like literally dupes. Except for on the bottle service, theirs actually has a little bit too much menthol. So I toned it down a little bit, but it's absolutely perfect. It's dupe all the way. My daughter came and she stole my sample that I had at 30 ml. It's gone now. I have some more, but I didn't have any base, so I was like, I can't make any more.
Little Angel, I got this DIY stand over at standup3d.com. He actually made it for me I sat down with him and went over what I wanted. He's a pretty good dude, that Jesse.
Sticker. He loves it when you call him Sticker.
Oh yeah, he loves it. He loves being called Sticker.
Yeah, really loves it.
But yeah, his name is Jesse. He's a standup3d.com. He makes atomizer stands and DIY stands, and yeah, he sells them. So they're actually relatively cheap. I think they're online. I want to say I'm gonna look at Jesse's site. He put a lot of work into all that, so I don't want to misquote.
Sure you do. I was watching a replay of I think was it the Tuesday? I think it was your Tuesday live stream, and I seen him in the chat, and he's like, because you hadn't said nothing yet, and he's like, oh, thanks again for mentioning Stand Up 3D.
It's like, there he is.
Yeah, and then he was like laughing about it. That's why when you mentioned him, I was like laughing. I remember him saying, oh, thanks so much.
He actually jumped in and chatted with us.
Oh, he did?
After
I didn't get to
show.
see the whole thing. But I was like watching that part. I was just dying. I was just laughing my ass off.
We spent that whole night until like 5 o'clock in that Zoom.
Wow. I knew where all that was going.
Fresh is like, I need to get out before I get sucked in.
Oh my god, come on, just a tiny bit more. I literally only need a tiny bit more. I need 0.4. That's it. 0.4. Fine.
The stands are $10, so it's not bad, and it's 10% off right now. And he'll be running a Cyber Monday deal. There you go. Go check out Jesse. He'll make you custom stands or whatever you want.
I need to get a Wendy vape stand.
He'd make you a custom Wendy vape stand with whatever logo you wanted on it.
You ready for my stand that he made custom for me?
You gonna let people play in Lumi's box?
Oh, I wasn't going to pull up Lumi's play box. This is Lumi's sidekick because for a while Jesse and I were attached at the hip. And he got so annoyed with seeing the fact that I had all my RDAs. And he's mad at me again because before I had the Lumi sidekick, I keep my RDAs in little water bottle caps.
I keep mine on drip tips.
And I started doing it again. He's like, really, Lumi? But no, I got the Lumi sidekick. It has my name on the back panel of it. And then I have Lumi's play box.
Okay, so done with that.
Batch, you're looking for the mini PP?
Mini PP?
Yep. I don't know if he's got I don't know if he has the tiny bag of dicks anymore. That'd be a specialty item, right?
Yeah, no, that never happened. I was bugging him about it.
Okay, so he never did it.
He still has the rights to the website though.
Good. Yeah, he did. Where's my tiny bag of dicks? I know that was one of the things I was unpacking. I'm like, that's got to come out. There it is. My tiny bag of dicks. They probably are, Chevy man.
Are those drip tips?
No, just little 3D printed penises.
Somebody on your birthday giveaway got a Lumi clay penis.
That's right. Someone did get a Lumi clay penis.
I've never seen it ever since I sent it out though.
I have not had the Leaf basil line. They probably use Flavora basil.
I don't know, but I can find out since I work with the guy.
That looks nicely mixed.
Right?
And the nice thing about the majority of that is it'll be fairly shake and bake. You'll need a couple days for that cheesecake to do its thing, but
Not like you just said shake and bake.
They've actually called it that. That's why I'm laughing.
Shake and bake.
Isn't that the stuff that you put on top of like pork chops?
Yeah. Pork chops, chicken.
Chicken and pork chops.
I actually make my own. I buy the breadcrumbs and get a Ziploc.
El Diablo and the Magic Man.
But I also put other seasonings in it. Oh, it's got a nice coconut smell. Okay. Knuckle.
That's pretty sweet, knuckle. Rick.
The coconut's not overbearing.
Okay.
It's good. It actually smooths out with like all the flavors. It's like all pretty much even. The cheesecake, you got that funny taste of it that needs to steep
a little bit. It has to steep out a little bit. Mm-hmm. But he's using the coconut note in that to enhance the original coconut note.
But the coconut has that coconut flakes kind of vibe. It's not like a pure, like it's all coconut. It tastes like flakes are in it. You know, like coconut flakes.
Yeah.
Really good. I'm really excited for this.
Unfortunately, that part of the vape is going to fade.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what am I going to do?
I don't know.
Just keep adding it to it.
I love her solutions. Just keep adding it. Just add a little bit more.
That's exactly right, Scott. Everybody got naked vaping with Vinny. That's what you missed while you're putting food in the oven.
Yep.
Wendy had her eye contact time and it just got too intense. Had to take our clothes off.
You know, a little show never hurt, you know, during the show.
That's right.
I did a Janet Jackson.
I'd take my shirt off and Lumi'd go, ew, eat a cheeseburger, Fresh 03.
Okay, this time I labeled it.
I worked hard to not be a skinny little freak.
Yeah. Well, it's getting cold as balls here, so I might actually wind up putting a little bit of weight back on because I'm not going to be able to ride as much as I want.
Oh, I gotta put the date. I always forget the date.
That's right, Batch. What else would I do if I got naked? Cartwheels.
I tend to just run around flinging my boobs around.
Vinny, you know what? You snooze, you lose.
All right.
That's what happens.
That's what happens when you go get food.
That's That's it. If we all got away here.
Yeah.
We all hungry too, you know.
All right. What else are we doing? What else are we doing tonight, Wendy?
I want to make a donut.
Want to make a what?
A donut.
A donut. You got that Wonder Flavors glazed in?
You got Zebula?
I got Wonder Flavor glaze. I now have 74 flavors.
That got out of hand in a hurry.
Yeah, I know, right? I also bought the cereal 27 because
027 is quite. Tastes like cornflakes.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh, let's make. Well, do I have what I need to make cornflakes? I just want regular cornflakes with just a hint of sweet.
Hint of sweet?
Yeah, just hint. Like not adding. Like I just wanted to have like a. I don't know. I like cornflakes, so let's just start with plain cornflakes.
Plain cornflakes, cereal 27. That's all.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all you need.
Yep, tastes exactly like cornflakes. Now, if you want to add like a little bit of milk to it.
Cream milky undertones.
Does Wendy have cream milky undertone?
I don't think so. Hold on, let me check.
You can do sweet cream.
I know that I ordered a milky undertone, I think. No, I have malted milk and I've got no milk.
You have malted milk?
I have eggnog. Yeah, I have malted milk.
Do you have Capella's Vanilla Custard B1 and sweet cream?
Sweet cream TPA, yes. And vanilla custard, what'd you say? Vanilla custard?
V1 by Capella?
Yeah, no, by TPA.
Oh, so close.
Oh, but I have vanilla custard cheesecake. Oh.
No, that's not going to help.
Okay. Well, then we'll just have to save that one for the next one then, because I think.
No, I mean we can use sweet cream. We can certainly use sweet cream by itself.
You could.
It'll work. Maybe a little bit of malted milk.
Okay, so find the malted milk. Got it. And don't even ask me why I bought the milk. Oh, I don't. Maybe. Do I have the malted milk yet? I have it on my list, but I don't know. Now, you know, when you order so many flavors.
Yeah. You forget what you ordered.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I have it on my list because every time that they ship it, I add it to my stash. That way, I don't forget to add it to my stash. I know it's on there, so I must already have it.
I'm doing a vertebrae.
Oh, I have a caramel.
Which caramel do you have?
The Capella.
Yeah.
No, because I was like ordering caramels the other day, and now I have a. Damn, I need to pay attention. I have. Maybe I got a bigger one. No. I wouldn't have gotten a big malted milk. I checked all the little ones. This one's here. Okay, let's go down.
You know what we can use instead of vanilla custard? We can use New York cheesecake.
Oh, we can? I mean, I got the vanilla custard. Oh, no, I don't have the Capella. New York cheesecake I got.
Yeah, Cap New York cheesecake.
Yep. For a second there, I forgot what I was looking for. Okay, why would I put it in here if I don't want it? Oh, I found it. Malted milk. Okay, so should I get the cheesecake out then?
Yeah, and sweet cream.
Okay, so. Alright, so I got.
Cereal 27, sweet cream, malted milk, and New York cheesecake.
You know we've hit a new low, and Wendy has flavors that I don't have.
What are you? What are you missing?
Malted milk.
Really? You just made my day, Louie.
There's That's
It'll
why
only happen once. Don't worry.
no, it's happened multiple times now. I've been over here just like, I'm gonna braid because I don't have some of these flavors.
I also got like an eggnog. I got the malted milk. I got a caramel. I like out of the box flavors. Like some that I was just like, maybe I'll need this. So put that aside. Cereal, New York cheesecake, and sweet cream. You said, right?
Cereal 27's in a weird bottle. Hey, Lana.
I have the Capella one though.
Yeah, Capella Cereal 27.
Okay, got it. Yes.
That's what we're looking for. I just know mine's in a weird bottle. And I always go on a quest to find it. And it's sitting right out in the open.
Hi, Adam.
Adam!
The Pillar of Cheeks.
I cannot wait till this coconut's done because it's already good. I wanted to get great. I got some Crown apple I need to add to my mix. I don't have any apple flavors. You know what? I need to do that. See, the next one is going to be caramels and I think I got milks on the next order. The next order was, I think I have it saved. I didn't get them yet, but I have it for my next one when I can. Are DIY e-juices as good as store-bought ones? Better? Kevin, Frey, it depends on the flavor that you make, and if you make it, where you like it. But I actually made a dupe of this one already, and it's just as good, if not better.
I think I like the DIY more because with most e-liquid companies, they tend to just hide their flavors with a whole bunch of sweetener.
Exactly. And then with doing your own DIY, basically you're putting your sweetener in it, if you want it. I don't use a lot of sweetener.
I don't like it when people try to hide flavors from me. Especially because I vape on braids, I'll find those flavors and I'll yell at you.
Actually, guys, I've been buying maybe 5 to 8 flavors. I usually don't do that many. Usually 5 to 7 flavors at a time that I buy. Unless I'm trying to make a recipe and I need all those flavors. But usually that's what I do. So, and the flavors, these things are usually around $2. And then these are, depending on the flavor, it could be anywhere from $2 to $5, $6. But it depends. But that's why I have a lot of these little ones. They're only $2 a piece. Do I have Flavor cream? I don't think I have Flavor cream. Hold on, let me check my thing.
Flavor or what?
Cream.
I know
I do have Flavor cream. Oh, he's checking my stash. Thanks, Dylan. Adam says it's good with just about anything.
Flavor cream, yes. That is the truth.
So should I use that instead of sweet cream then?
No, I think sweet cream is going to work a little better with what we're up to.
Oh, okay.
Because you said you wanted just a hint of sweetness. So
yeah, just a hint. Of that natural corn sweetness, I don't know. I love cornflake. I vape the shit out of that. Oh my god, I don't even know the name of it. I threw out my other bottle. The icing on the flakes. The plain cornflakes was my favorite for the longest. And then they had a strawberry one, and I didn't think I was going to like it, and I actually started liking it a lot. Wendy has a generator running behind her house. Once her stream is over, it's dark in her house. It pretty much is, yeah.
And I somehow wound up with 2 bottles of Rice Crunchies.
Yeah, most of my, if you see in here, most of them are the tiny ones. See, all these are tiny. There's only a few big ones. But I get the tiny ones if I need them. If I know that I'm going to use them a lot and I see that I'm using them a lot, then I'll get the 30 ml. Yeah, I'm on a generator because I can't afford my flavors. Adam says no one needs 2 bottles of Rice Crunchies fresh.
I know. I'm aware of that, Adam. Thank you. I don't know why I have 2 bottles.
Is it that bad? Or is it just that it's way too much to have?
That's way too much to have. It's just a flavor that you rarely, if ever, use.
Oh.
One of them's a big bottle.
Oh, shit. Maybe somebody gave it to you.
No, I don't think so.
No, I bought on purpose. Now my customers back being awesome. TFA grape juice is the bomb though.
I mean, it tastes like grape juice. So.
What flavor were you looking for, DeMelon? I don't know that my main pay, and I know that there's so many other sites, but I literally like constantly have like a wish list going on Bowl City flavors. And then what I do is every time I have a couple extra dollars, I go and add some to my cart and take them out. And then as I'm going through, I keep adding it to my wish list, and then I put them in my cart.
My Bowl City cart right now is really dangerous. It's up to $80.
Yeah, see, I just put in my wish list, and then I just move them over. But like the next one, that's what the next one that I'm going to be making is coffees. I bought coffee flavors, caramel flavors. Oh my God, the milk flavor that you were talking about.
Green milky undertone?
I think that's it. I have like a whole bunch of like in my wish list. Yeah, I got a lot.
Jennifer Jarvis and Jennifer Winstead did a show yesterday talking about some of the new flavors. I know that they were working with the mango and the blueberry, I think.
Mango I can't have. I'm allergic to mango.
Oh.
You found it.
No, it's got to be sitting out here somewhere.
Okay, so
I had to have used it recently.
In my wish list, I have 17 flavors waiting. The newest flavors that I added was cream filling by Wonder Flavors, mocha. How do you say that again?
Inawera?
Yeah, Inawera.
That's a good mocha.
And then, yeah, actually I got that one from Lumi's recipe. Then I got butterscotch, Flavor West.
Very good flavor.
Smoked butterscotch from Flavora.
Flavora. That's an all right.
Toffee base by VT.
It's an all right flavor.
Butter toffee by Flavor West.
Yeah, that's a good flavor.
Caramel toffee by HS, which is the Hang Seng, I think.
Hang Seng, yeah.
Yeah. And wait a minute, I already have hazelnut. Take that out.
Flavor West hazelnut's worth having. A bunch of.
I think I just got the hazelnut. Yes, I need to take it out because what'll happen is that I'll forget that I already got it if I don't take it out, and I'll get another one. Like I just had 2 coconut extras because I thought I didn't have it. I thought I got hazelnut. Maybe I didn't. No, I did. Okay, I gotta take that out. Okay, and then I got. Hold on, I didn't get to the coffee yet. Where is the coffee?
I've also used shisha vanilla in my tea. Maybe vanilla swirl. I haven't tried that one yet.
All hail the swirl.
Oh, okay. No, I have more. I have 11 more coming. Okay, so this one here. Why is it not showing my order number? Oh, gotta click on order number. I got the salted caramel Flavor West, the dairy milk TFA, the dark bean coffee espresso by Flavor Art, Irish cream by Flavor Art, cappuccino by Flavor Art. Oh shit! I got another shisha vanilla. See what I mean? If I don't take it off my damn wish list, I just move it over.
Shisha vanilla is worth having a couple of.
Okay, good. I got coffee milk froth.
Yes.
And the up Flavor Art.
You could always do as Illumia do and start using it when you're cooking or making tea or hot cocoa. And just add a couple drops to your hot cocoa, tea, or pancakes.
Really?
It's really good.
Oh, wow.
Really good.
So I want it, and I got some Irish cream. Did I say Irish cream already? But I'm really, really excited about that because I did a lot of the caramels because I'm working on my own recipe of a vanilla caramel milkshake. So that's why I got a lot of these ingredients, and I'm going to work on it. I want to see if I can come up with a good one myself. Hi, Bigfoot.
I'm having a really hard time to just not hit the purchase now thingy on both days because there's a sale coming up, but that makes me scared because some of the flavors that I have in my cart are needed for Mix and Vixens.
Oh.
So if they were to get sold out, I would be pretty devastated and screwed out of my idea for the week.
See, usually I spend about $20 on flavors, so it's not like I'm spending a lot of money all at once because I'm getting all the little ones, the 10 mils. The only one that I did get, like the 30 mil, is the coffee milk froth. And that's the only one that I got a 30 mil. Everything else is 10 mils. So everything else is about $2 a piece.
There we go.
$1.29, $1.49. So I just put them on my wish list, and then I'll move some over to the cart. And then I delete them from my wish list, and then I keep making another one.
I figure worst case scenario, if that flavor is not around still, I'll just have to bug Fresh to send me over like 5 mLs of it and be like, I'll pay you for it.
Then I'll just send it and be like, whatever.
Yeah, I forgot I have that coming already. I'm so excited about making a coffee one. That's why I got all that. But yeah, okay. So, did you get your stuff?
I did.
Okay, so you found it?
Yep. All right. So mango and lime do go good together. I'm not a mango guy though.
I'm
So
allergic to mango, so I won't do it.
not a mango guy. They taste like, most of them taste like feet to me.
Okay, so we got sweet cream, New York cheesecake, and cereal.
And malted milk.
Oh yeah. Oh, there it is, right there. Don't worry about it. And let me just put this here.
Okay.
Should I start with 30 mils? I'll make 30 mils. Just in case we want to add something to it. I just hate 30 mils. I go through 30 mils in like literally a few hours.
If I'm sitting around my place, I do too.
So that's why
I'm not doing anything.
usually do that. Yeah.
I've been having to braid like a crazy woman, so I've not been able to vape as much.
Oh.
It's hard to be like, because your hands are tied up. When
Yeah. I can imagine.
and then you always risk if you take your hands off of them for a second to take a vape, you might screw up the braid. And I do 8 inches, so if I screwed up like 4 or 5 inches in, I would be livid. Livid.
Steve wants all my unused flavors. They all find a use, man. They all find a use.
Yeah.
I suppose I could send you some Anise Star and chicken and waffles. You know, you can fucking have chicken and waffles. God, what a bad flavor. I don't have that in my place anymore, so I can't actually send it to you, by the way. That is by far the worst flavor I ever tried.
What was it?
Chicken and waffles.
Ew.
By TFA. It tasted It tastes like undercooked chicken wings with like a sweet note to it. It's terrible.
So gross.
It's terrible. The only person, the bravest person I know is Rin Vapes, because she tried to make that flavor work. God, she tried to make that flavor work, and it did not turn out in her favor. But she made something called that tasted like barbecue chicken wings that were undercooked.
Ew. Yeah, I was gonna say barbecue when you said a little bit sweet.
Well, she tried to use chocolate on it to try and like bury the awfulness, and somehow it turned into barbecue.
That's really gross.
So for cereal 27, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? I know the median percentage that it pops up with is 3, but you can go way higher than that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, you can take that stuff way higher than that.
All right. So for the cereal, I'll do 7.
Yeah. Green Bay Vapor, you know what? You can either take the $20 and give it to AVA, or you could give it to Rise GoFundMe. Either one.
Yes, Patty, like that. But the icing on the flakes, I don't feel was really, really sweet, so I don't want a lot of sugar. But the thing is that I can always add sweetener later if it's not.
This isn't going to have any icing at all.
Right.
This is just gonna be
but
corn.
I never tasted the frosting on it. To me, it just tasted like plain cornflakes, but that was me. All right, so the cereal I put at 7. The New York cheesecake is coming up at 3.
You're a good man, Green Bay.
The malted milk is coming up at 1.5.
Malted milk, I would take lower. I'm probably half that. Probably 0.75.
Okay. And then for the sweet cream?
Sweet cream, I would do somewhere right around 1.
Okay, I had a feeling you were going to say 1, too. Not 1, 2, but 1 in addition to.
0.12, that sounds like a loony number. Because
Right.
0.10 is not good enough.
Okay, so 1, 75, 3, and 7.
Malted milk.
Okay.
So, where did you decide to take the cereal 27?
Cereal 27 says 7?
You said 7?
Uh-huh. And you
I don't know if I would go 7.
You said yes.
You can go 7.
I was going to do 6, but I was pushing it with 7 to see what you would say, and you said yes. I was like, oh, okay.
You can use it that high.
Yeah, the 6?
6 is probably a better choice. I'm running it at 4 in mine, just because I'm not a big cereal guy.
Okay, so 6 there. New York cheesecake 3. Malted milk 0.75.
Cheesecake, I would take. Cheesecake, we're just looking for like a hint of something to add to the cereal milk, so something more like a half, 0.75, somewhere in there.
Okay.
It's gonna be better.
0.75. Got it.
What would we do if ELR collaborated with me to get average numbers to come up as Lumi numbers instead?
It happens every once in a while because it's average percentage that people use. So every once in a while you get one that's like 4.63. I'm like, Lumi?
What's funny is most of the time on my mods, even when I'm doing a review, it'll be a 0.8 or a 0.7 or it's never, or it'll be like 63.21. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? I don't know, but it works. Okay, so I'm going to make 30 mils of this, and then we can always work on it and make it something else if we need to.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not frosted enough, you do have that vanilla custard cheesecake that we could add.
Okay.
Because that's an icing flavor. It's like a cream cheese icing.
Okay.
So if we use it low, so this needs to be New York cheesecake is at a half. Because you're just adding like hints of things to the milk.
Yeah.
To make it a richer milk, like milk that's been sitting at the bottom of a cereal bowl.
Right, exactly.
That's what we're aiming for with this.
Just barely, not on it, but like it's left, right there.
Leftover, yeah.
I'm making a cornflake. All right, we're good. So I've got the 0.75 for the malted, 0.75 for the New York, sweet cream 1, and cereal 27.6.
Looks good.
Okay, let's do this. Mess.
I think I got 30 mils left in there.
So let's do this. So this is the sweet cream. 0.3. Gotta remember, not heavy-handed when it's a low number. I don't feel like dumping it back in the bottle. When they said a little bit is okay, they didn't mean the whole freaking bottle.
Yesterday, I made an oops on Jennifer Jarvis's show. I was not paying attention, and I used the percent rather than the grams I needed for.
Oh no.
It actually came out fairly good.
Which flavor?
Cinnamon sugar.
Okay, yeah, that wouldn't be too awful bad. That's a fairly innocuous flavor. It's going to add some texture. It'll be kind of gritty, but it's not bad.
Okay, malted. New York cheesecake cap. 1, 2, 3. It's these squeezy bottles that get me every time. Because I'll be using the small one, and you know how hard they are.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll get the squeezy one and feel, forget, and just be like, there you go.
Some more VG.
Cereal. Yay. Smells good. 1.8.
Yeah, Cereal 27 is cornflakes. Like, if there was ever a flavor that hit the mark, that's the one.
Perfect. Okay. And then 33.38. I'm good about knowing about those drops now. Like if I just need a little bit, I'm like, okay, 4 drops, 3 drops.
Like you've been doing it a while now, Wendy.
I know, right?
Turning pro on me.
It's all because of you.
Hey, wait a minute. I helped a smidge.
Yeah, I know. No, you helped a lot. I have a lot of flavors with you too. Like that blueberry cake that we got. Oh my god, I gotta make more still.
Lumi's a hell of a flavor sleuth, if you will.
Flavor what?
Sleuth. Like a flavor detective. Where's the best price? What's the best one? What can I get for what price?
Yeah.
I'm cheap.
Me too.
I like cheap. Oh, by the way, when you guys order from the websites, don't forget on ELR under the resource page, you can see all the coupon codes. I use the coupon code every single order, by the way. Every single order.
James Capozzi, that was a gallon. That was a gallon of EG. You gotta remember how little I am. And then everything makes sense.
Okay, so we're ready for this.
I've done many feats of braiding in one night, but I think I am going to be hitting a record soon.
You doing a record? I remember you doing it on a stream and you're just like, it was ridiculous.
I did a 5-foot long braid, but I had somebody order 12 braids.
So you're going to be at it a while tonight.
The vertebraids take the longest, so I'm starting with vertebraids. Although it's been fun, I've been able to watch Clone Wars while I've been braiding.
Clone Wars is a really, really fun show. That's right. That's right, everybody. Eye contact time. Yeah, Omegeddon, man, that Phantom Ravioli was something else. Phantom ravioli tasted like pizza rolls. Like it was ridiculous.
E-liquid?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it was an e-liquid that tasted like pizza rolls.
I don't know. Is that even good? I mean, is that like
It's really good.
really?
Yeah, but it ruins your atomizers. Because your atomizer, you will never get that out of it. So you have to have like a dedicated Phantom ravioli atomizer.
Oh, okay.
But it was like the first couple of hits were like overwhelmingly like the oregano and like the basil.
Oh wow.
And then you would have like the third vape, all of a sudden it was all pizza rolls. Like you tasted the cheese, the sauce, the sweet outside crust. Like it was. But I mean, if you have people that live with you, you probably wouldn't want to vape that around them too much because like they'll walk in like, what the fuck? What have you been up to? Eating pizza rolls, bro. Later, Karen.
Patty, you're so funny. Patty's like, I was just joking about the pizza, and then one exists.
Thank you. There goes. There's Jack. She's my roommate.
What'd she bring you?
From Trader Joe's.
Dark chocolate baton. Mmm.
It sounds weird.
Bye, Karen.
It's dark chocolate. It's dark chocolate with raspberry, and it like the seeds are in it. So you get like raspberry seeds while you're eating chocolate.
What's wrong, Bean? What's wrong, Bean? My arms are tethered. I can't pick you up.
It smells a little toasted.
I don't think I put enough Cereal 27 in.
Lol, 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 lol.
Wendy's is going to be better than mine.
Ha 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 ha.
The cereal milk's on point, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Whew, fuck.
Okay, ready. God, I'm so excited.
Yes, Patty. Yes, Patty. My roommate is a girl.
Does the cereal like get more?
It grows.
It does?
Yeah. Like I said, I think mine's too low because I can barely taste it. Yours is going to be better because you can probably taste the hell out of it.
No, I can taste it. It's just it feels like it's not the dryness of the flake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Perfect.
That might be one to read. Anything with corn in the name is probably going to grow. It's probably going to be a growing flavor and take over a bit more. So
that's good though.
That'll be one to revisit probably in like a week.
Okay.
But that's it. The cereal, like I said, the cereal milk's on point. That's where it's right where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and it's got just the right amount of sweetness that I was saying. I don't want it to be frosted flakes. I want it to be corn flakes. You know, it came out good.
Yeah, I think that'll be nice. I'm gonna put that right back in the steeping line.
Okay, I'm gonna put my label on here. Cornflake.
Oh.
A cornflake. A cornflake.
Have a good one.
Bye, Steve. See you next week. Thank you.
Not even sticking around for the giveaway. We're like super late for the giveaway.
Actually, I have not heard from Brad yet.
Oh, okay.
And I think he might have gone to that thing for tomorrow. The rally tomorrow.
Fawn, it wouldn't be hard to do that. The Fireball candy, because Flavor West makes a hell of a Fireball candy flavor. I think it's called Hot Cinnamon. I think. And then just add menthol to it. Just run it high. Run it at like 12%. Did you check the Shamrock yet?
Oh, no, I didn't. I did a review on some cookie flavors. And I did a blueberry jam cookie, which is like the blueberry. It's like the, you know which one, the Jam Monster, but it's cookie instead of toast.
Okay.
And it was super, super good. It reminded me exactly of the blueberry jam monster, but except for you have the cookie notes instead of toast, like buttered toast.
Yeah.
It was like a butter cookie, and
I
a
know exactly
strawberry
what
one.
your description gave away their flavor.
Yeah, and then the strawberry one was the same, and then the third one I have is the oh my god, it's vanilla cookie. I think vanilla cheesecake cookie.
Okay. I'd have to taste it to know what cheesecake they used, but
Yeah,
the second you describe the cookie, I can tell you exactly what cookie they're using.
but every single person has told me to try the Shamrock. After that review, because I
It's
only
like
got the 3
a
flavors, everybody told me that I need to try the Shamrock. That and the Girl Scout mint cookie. The only thing is the Girl Scout mint cookie I probably would not get only because I don't like mint like the chocolate mints, the what do you call those?
Andes.
Yeah, the
candy
Andes
mints.
candies, I don't like those. Chocolate and mint for me don't go. Yeah, I didn't hear from Brad tonight. But I did post late.
Full City flavors. Oh, that Flavora fire cinnamon. That is a really good red hot. Black fire. We don't want black. We don't want black fire. I think it's called Fireball cinnamon. Nope.
Yeah, he didn't even see my post.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'll find that darn cinnamon flavor for you, though.
But yeah, it's even got the aftertaste of the cereal. I really like that. I can't wait for a week.
Yeah, it's like I said. It's got all the things. It's one of the few flavors that is exactly as described.
Yeah, because like all those other ones, like the crunch berries and things like that, it's like too much fruit for me. Sometimes I just want mellow, and that's it. That's just mellow. And then later on, I can add like a little bit of strawberry to it if I want, just a hint of strawberry or something like that. So that's why I wanted that cornflake base. Night, Ingrid.
Night.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Let's go ahead and there you go. There's the Flavor West.
Yeah.
Is there one flavor place that carries all the different flavor companies?
Bull City.
Bull City carries a lot. Nicotine River carries a lot. The place that comes closest to carrying absolutely everybody is DIY Vapor Supply, but they do not carry Bull City.
They're also
And they do not carry.
They're also really expensive, and their shipping is ridiculous.
Yeah.
They can be. What state am I in? Patty, I'm in Washington State. I'll even tell you the city. I live in Spokane, Washington.
I'm not going over there.
Holy shit! Right now, it's supposed to get colder.
Oh, it was like 69 here, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, it's so cold."
Yeah, I think they said like Sunday or Monday. The predicted high is like 19 degrees.
Wow.
It's not all that wet where I live. The other place before I moved, it was. You lived in Federal Way? I lived in. You'll know where it's at. I lived in Lakewood. Tell everybody where I live now. After I moved, I live in Lakewood.
I love Scott's State of Confusion.
Fair enough.
I live there
Perpetually
all the time.
till she gets in her mind palace. Then everything makes sense.
Yeah.
So I have coffees coming, caramels coming, toffees coming. So I can make like a nice iced coffee mix, I think. Listen here, Wendy. LOL. It's been like that here too. I live in a small town called Allenport in Pennsylvania. I've heard of Allenport though.
Allenport is, where is that?
Yeah, right, Rick.
I've been through there for some reason. Or I was on a road then I saw the sign for it. South of Pittsburgh? Am I right? I'm gonna go with that. That's what my mind palace is telling me. Vape Train English toffee. I mean, it's a great English toffee.
So when you get,
Yes.
I think I said that I got that on my list. I think. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna get a toffee flavor from Vape Train, though, you got to get the toffee ice cream.
Yep.
That's the one. Because man, that stuff is good.
I'm finding out that Vape Train tends to have a lot of hidden gems. Like my second shelf underneath my bun right here is all.
That's your Vape Trains?
It's my Vape Trains. Finding all of their hidden gems.
There was one morning I got up and I checked the temperature and it was like 17 degrees and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna ride. And I went down, I took my bicycle down, I stopped and I looked at the road and it was all black ice. And there was like 3 inches of snow on the ground. And that was like 2-3 weeks ago. I was like, oh, you suck. But I made it to work. It took me like double the time it normally does.
People never know what part of Virginia I'm in because it's like the abandoned part of Virginia. So I just tell people I live in Tennessee.
Any DIY questions? I'm happy to answer any more DIY questions.
I had to save this recipe real quick. Oh man, it wiped everything out. I'll have to rewatch the video. Oh.
Screen capture while you're saving.
I know, and I keep meaning to do that, and I totally forgot.
For what, the cereal?
Yes.
So you did 6% cereal, 27. Let me
just write it down so I can put it later.
So you did 6% cereal, 27, 1% sweet cream, 0.75% malted milk, and 0.5% of New York cheesecake.
No, we did 0.75 on both of those.
You did 0.75 on both those?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was a New York cheesecake and malted milk.
Like, Ricky, are you looking for strawberry jam or are you looking for strawberry baked into the cornbread?
Oh, that sounds good. We need to do that one.
Like, which version do you want?
Oh, do it in cornbread. Do
baked
cornbread.
Is that?
I mean, it is an excuse. It is an excuse to use baked strawberries by Wonder Flavors.
Is it Vape Train that has cornbread?
1-on-1.
1-on-1.
1-on-1 has cornbread. It's a very, very good flavor. Very good flavor. It is perfect for cakes. But it's a really good flavor by itself.
You said English. I put it on my wish list.
I remember I bought that from my peppered popcorn vape.
Never got below 38. You were living in a lucky year, Vaping with Penny, because that stuff it like Spokane gets cold. We all know it gets cold, but because it's over on the other part of the state. I'm up in the mountains. I'm not down by the seashore where things stay fairly temperate, but there was one year where it snowed like 8 inches overnight and it shut the city down. It shut like everything from like Bellingham south down through Olympia, shut it down for like a week. It was fucking fantastic.
Wow. All right, you said to get the English toffee and the toffee ice cream, right?
Yeah, the toffee ice cream for sure. The English toffee is very good. Is it a spot on cornbread flavor? Not. It's not 100% spot on. Like you're missing part of the crispy crust, but it's a good cornbread. It tastes like store bought cornbread.
Well, there's different types of cornbread. Here in the South, the cornbread is shit. Up north, they actually make the sweet cornbread, like KFC used to have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that one.
So sweet cornbread.
So what I would do, Ricky, is I would do one-on-one cornbread. I would do a little bit of Flavora milk and honey, and then I would do Wonder Flavors baked strawberry. Wonder Flavors baked strawberry is so good. So good.
What did you say, baked strawberry?
Baked strawberry by Wonder Flavors.
And the second thing you said?
Milk and honey.
Milk and honey.
Milk and honey by Flavora.
Okay.
And then one-on-one cornbread. Those would be my flavors that I'd start with. And then I would expand out from there. But I don't think you would need too much else. Like I know a couple of things that give you crispy edges. Flavor West butter toffee any good? Yes, it is. Yeah. Yes, it is.
That cornbread is also used in Country Clouds recipes.
Oh, it is? That's the one?
It's the same. It's pretty damn close. People make dupes with it. Unfortunately, because it has TPA in it, I just taste peppered popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody else loves it.
That's Folk Arts, right?
I don't know. I did Adams.
Okay.
Adam.
I want to say Country Clouds originally was. Correct me if I'm wrong, Adam, or did you do it?
Adam's been working on a version for really a long time.
Oh, really, Adam? You're my
TPA kettle corn.
And I believe Folk Arts came out right after Adam finished this, so I think it's different.
God, I can't wait for that cornflake. I keep going back and I keep tasting it, and it's like I know it's got potential. You can taste the potential in it.
And it's gonna start. Like I said, that cornflake is gonna grow. It's good. The corn flavors generally grow.
It's
like the cornbread.
Sweet. It's just it's exactly what I want. I just need more of the cornflake to grow.
We can always add more cornflake if it still doesn't up itself to where you need it.
Oh my God! I knew I should. Did I make a 60? No, I only made a 30. God, I'm stupid.
TPA kettle corn is very good. That's a really good kind of secret under the radar flavor.
That's also on Country Clowns. Country Clouds.
Country Clown.
Good night, Becca. Happy Thanksgiving.
Night, Becca. You good?
I know, Patty. It's I just love being here with you guys and just talking shop and just flavors that we all like, because, you know, some of us have similar, but then there's those out there that you're like, I didn't even think about that. You know, that sounds so good. And that's what I love about all of us, you know? Yeah,
and the fun part is when as you start getting more advanced in your mixing and you're starting to pick out little notes that you want to add to things. Like that's when like your collection expands ridiculously.
That's how I felt with the watermelon one that I made.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I was just like, I know what I want. Let me really think, but I had to stop and be like, all right, let me think about it, you know? And then I was like, okay, I definitely want the watermelon, and I definitely want the lemon and the key lime to bring it out. And then it was the champagne. I was just like, well, if that works for strawberry, it might work for this. So I put it in there, and it was just, I don't know. I was so
turned out really, really, really nice. I really like it with that Polar Blast.
Yeah. You substituted the same with Polar Blast?
Yeah.
It made it a little bit more icy, right?
It's icy throughout the vape instead of being all up front. And Coolada, for those that don't know, it's very good at cooling, but it adds like a little bit of like a chemical off note kind of on the back end of your vape. So you'll be vaping and all of a sudden there's just like, you'll get like a bad hit off of it and you'll taste a little bit of it. And you're like, oh.
See, for me, I don't taste that because I literally went through already 90 mils of it.
Yeah. Well, once you get that Polar Blast, you're going to be like,
no, okay. I got Polar Blast now. That's what I made the bottle service with. Did I tell you this one?
Okay, you used Polar Blast. And that, do you like Polar Blast more?
Yes. It gives it gives it a different flavor. It just I don't know how to explain it. It's not as sweet. It's not. I don't know. It gives it. I don't want to say mint. Like maybe like a spearmint feel to it. Maybe that's the word.
Okay, I could kind of see that.
Yeah, you see that? Try to.
But it's good.
Yeah. Where the Coolada is just like a little bit of cool. This is more of like a spearmint type of cool. Like if you were having spearmint gum, that type of cool.
DSW. You want WS5? You can get it from DIY Vapor Supply, Bigfoot.
I don't know why, but WS23 hurts my stomach.
Isn't WS5 is something else? Isn't it Coolada? Isn't WS5 Coolada? I forget it. Coolada is one of the WSs.
Yeah,
there was a lady in Vegas who was trying to convince me that Coolada and WS23 were the same thing. I was like, you are out of your fucking mind. You are out of your mind, lady.
I'm so happy I had that malted milk.
WS3 is Coolada. Okay. Thanks, Bigfoot.
And I don't even...
I get confused about all the WSs.
I do too. I just know I don't like them.
Yeah, you can get WS5 from DIY Vapor Supply. I know I bought some there when it was the hotness. And then I discovered Polar Blast, and Polar Blast has been my go-to ever since.
It's amazing.
And Polar
Yeah.
Blast
It really
is up
is.
my belly.
Like when you told me about that, I ordered Polar Blast because I'm like, okay, fine, I got to see what he's talking about because I know that I love it.
Yeah, you just throw like 0.5% in, 1% in.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't interfere with the flavors in your mix, and you get cool vape all the way through.
Yeah, that's how it is with the. But I didn't put a lot of it in the other one because I didn't want it overpowering that strawberry. Because that's the problem with this one here, is the fact that it's got so much like in a pod, it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But in a tank, I can't do it. It's way too much. So that's why I brought it down, but I can always add to it. And
Exactly.
I think I put in the notes that you can add to it as well. Okay, Brea, you have a good night.
Feel better, Brea.
Wow, it's 9:30 already.
Snuggles for Debrea. It's more like a zombie coming at you, but knowing Brea, she's cool with it.
I actually have the what do I have? The lemon, I have the juicy lemon, and it's really, really good. That
Juicy lemon's a good flavor. The Flavor Express lemon is a really good flavor. The Vape Train sour lemon is a really, really good flavor.
No, I love. I've literally almost used all of my 10 mils on because I add it to different recipes to bring out the flavors.
Need a recipe like the one on Verdict Vapor? Lemon tart. Little Angel, just go buy Vape Train's lemon meringue tart flavor. Mix it at 5 or 6%. Let it sit for about 3 days. Boom, sweeten to taste. Do you like to use what percent do you use TPA sweet raspberry in your recipes? I don't. I throw it out. I don't like TPA sweet raspberry. I don't like it at all. I use Flavor West Razzleberry and Inawera Raspberry. Those are the two raspberry flavors that I like to use.
It's a Flavor West Razzleberry.
Mm-hmm.
Really good in sweet tea.
I bet it's awesome in sweet tea because it's that syrupy raspberry flavor.
Yeah, we have in the South here we have like a local chain. It's called Pals. It's basically fast food, and they had something called Razzle Tea, and it was a raspberry sweet tea.
Yeah.
And then they stopped.
Now you know they were using Flavor West Razzleberry. Yeah, it's just not a good flavor for us. There's I think Cecile, Queer Your Vape Cecile, I think she has some recipes with it in it. I think she uses it, but I just have never liked that flavor because it went medicinal way too quick, and I could never get the raspberry I wanted out of it. And then I gave into Emily's Razzleberry agenda, and I was like, okay, I get it. It's a way better flavor. Flavor West Razzleberry is a way better flavor than sweet raspberry.
You ever get where the nipple part here gets stuck in here?
Yes.
And you have to keep taking it out. Do you know how to fix that?
There is no fix.
When you put the cap on, you'll notice a little bit of giveaway. Start pushing the cap down onto it.
Because one of my favorite one of my favorite e-liquid companies, and they're still around. Surprisingly, they've survived. Vape Kitchen, their bottles all do that.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, the cap comes off. I'm like or the nipple comes off with the cap. Like, oh, and even if you do push down and trying to get it to set and then take it back off, it just doesn't work. You wind up fishing it out with frickin' pliers.
That's what I keep doing. I just keep, and I'm like, is there any way to like stop that from happening? Like, it's because I have one other bottle that it was doing that, and I finally took the cap off another bottle, and I'm like, here, you can have this one.
What's up, Mark Cloud Chaser? And Amber, yeah, I mean, if you've got the ingredients, the easiest way to get started is go on to e-liquid-recipes.com. Sign up for a free account. It's free over there. And put all your flavors into your flavor stash. Just look the flavor up on the flavor list and put all your flavors into your flavor stash. And then there's an option that says, what can I make? On your stash, hit that button and it'll give you all the recipes that you can make.
Yep, that's what I do. That's once you grow your flavor stash, but that's what I do now, just to see what I can make. And then sometimes it's like if I have an idea of a flavor or something that I want, I'll actually search the regular, and then I'll put stuff in like a wish list to get, so I know to get it. But you haven't. Start with my episode 1. We go through all the tools that you need first, and then we go through like single shots or one shots that they're called. We go through those, and little by little, gradually, we're where we are now. With me.
Putting recipes, still fairly simple recipes.
Yeah.
Fairly. And then. Yeah, because that'll tell you exactly what to. The ELR is great, Amber, because it tells you exactly what to do.
Yep.
Like all you have to do is just type in what your VG and PG percentages you want are, what you have on hand, and it'll tell you if you can do it.
Yeah.
So it's a really simple way to get started. And when those recipes pop up, make sure you sort by rating. And that way you know that you've got something to make, like a really nice recipe to start out with, and then just take it slow. Follow along with Wendy, watch her shows. You can go watch all the old Fresh from the Kitchen shows over on the Vapor Chronicles over on his channel, or if you want, you can come hang out with me and Lumi on my channel for Fresh from the Kitchen. But we were really at the basics when it came to Fresh from the Kitchen when it started. Plus, you get to talk about two grown men, or you get to listen to two grown men talking about how they want to be inside of each other every week. Brian's a hell of a guy.
Yeah, the pushing down doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work on that type of bottle.
Fig Newton.
Oh, you're on my show, Amber? Yeah, you can come hang out, ask for a recipe, tell us, or you can put your flavor stash in and give us a link to your stash, and we can tell you kind of what you can make.
Yep.
I'll give you an idea. Anyway, because that's what I'm known for, is putting recipes together really freaking fast that turn out to be pretty good.
Which is
I'm not the best mixer.
Oh.
But I'm one of the fastest.
Oh yeah, no, you automatically be like, you want what? Oh, okay, wait a minute, what do you want? So you want this? So you want it without that? Okay.
And we actually did that on Saturday. Saturday we did a mixing show where we raised a little bit of money for Vaporize GoFundMe.
Ah.
And so we took recipe requests, and the condition was you to get your recipe made, you had to donate. So
I feel bad. The cranberry in mine definitely went goodbye. So somebody paid $25 for me to make a shit recipe.
If that person says something about it, I will mix something up for them. Who was it? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I just know I liked it. It was actually really yummy. It just, the cranberry went poof. Poof.
Which cranberry did you use?
Flavora.
Yeah, you do have to go a little high with that one.
I only used it at 0.69, and I was telling you I refused to go higher. I should have. I
Yeah.
was arguing with you.
I told you. Yeah, I told you go higher, didn't I?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I know something, Lumi. Every once in a while, every once in a while, my mind palace opens, and I can tell you.
But sometimes I don't want to question my mind palace. I want to see what my mind palace is up to. So I like to see what it has its heart set on to.
Son of a gun, Dimlin, why do I have to go order from the river? Peanut butter cookie? Do you know how long I've been looking for peanut butter cookie?
Oh my gosh, please find it and then post it.
It's PB Cookie by Perlium at 4% apparently.
With what?
I should have known. It would turn out to be a single flavor.
That's it? Just that?
Yep, just that.
No way.
Now I'm gonna have to order from the river again. It's been a while since I ordered from the river. VTA Sour Lemon is a legitimately sour lemon flavor, so it's fucking awesome. That's what I think of it, Benny. Like getting a legitimate sour lemon opens so many windows up for different recipes. I didn't do psychedelics in the 70s. I did psychedelics in the 90s.
You didn't go that early. You waited.
Well, I won't zoom in.
Right, Morris? Oh my gosh, that sounds so good.
Why isn't it zooming? Back it out a little bit, Lumi.
Oh, there you
go. There you go.
There you go.
Ooh, that vertebrae looks nice.
It's done. It's done.
Lisa wants to know what is acetone. It's in a lot of mullenberry flavors.
What?
Lisa Garland?
Acetone? Acetone is a pre-diacetyl agent, so it's almost a butter. And it has the potential to turn into diacetyl. So that's the deal with it.
I know, Ricky. Now I gotta get that one.
I'm assuming you're looking at ELR and you're looking at the warnings. That's why you're worried about the acetone. Their new flavors are, Adam. Their old flavors are not. So if you've got an old bottle, Mullenberry flavors, there's a chance that has something in it. Mullenberry flavors now, along with Inawera. Who else doesn't? Inawera and Chemnovatic. That's the three companies. They don't have any bad stuff in them anymore. Which makes some of their new flavors freaking amazing.
It also makes some of the flavors bad because sometimes we like the bad stuff.
That's true. Diacetyl is delicious. If I walk next to a popcorn machine, next to a microwave, and my lungs start popping, I'll think to myself, it was worth it. That Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream, that was worth it. The Cap B1, it's worth it. Cap Vanilla Custard B1. Anybody that has a doubt about it, make something and hide it from yourself for 3 months, and you'll take it out. It's the best freaking custard.
How much is in a cigarette? Let's.
It's 800. There's 800 times more diacetyl. I think it's actually like 796 or something like that. But there's 800. We'll just say 800% more diacetyl in a cigarette and pre-diacetyl agents in a cigarette than there are in the worst of the vapes. So there has been 0 cases of popcorn lung reported from someone smoking. So that means pretty definitively that there will be 0 cases of popcorn lung associated with vaping.
Exactly.
That's science at work, everybody. Science.
So they came out with that years ago, and then it went away, and then now it's turned its ugly head again.
You got some flavors with acetone and diacetyl. Amber, if you're really worried about it, don't use them. If you're like me, like it makes no sense not to use these things because there's a 0.000000001% chance I'm going to come down with popcorn lung like 70 years from now. Like it makes no sense to me why we're worried about diacetyl. It makes zero sense to me. I would be more concerned about like fructose. I'd be more concerned about that, but I also don't give a shit about fructose because the chances of me getting cancer from fructose are about 0.000000001% as well. So yeah, if you're worried about it, yeah, exactly, Demlin. Just don't vape an oil. Don't vape essential oils. Don't vape flavors that are oil based. Don't vape vitamin E acetate. Don't do these things. You'll get lipid pneumonia and then you wind up in the hospital and then all of a sudden you're on the news. So yeah, I mean, the things that they warn us about, they're things that the chance of us actually getting something from them are minimal. But it's like the state of California. Like when you turn your faucet on in the state of California, a big flashing warning pops up that says you may get cancer from this.
My chair's
sure, you may get cancer from water.
My chair's going to give me cancer, according to California.
Yeah, Lumi's going to get ass cancer from sitting in her chair.
Yep. My vagine is going to be ridden with cancer. Maybe I'll have a Spidey kid if I ever produce one.
Oh, Spider-Man kid.
Maybe he'll come out like Spider-Man since I have those Spidey senses down there.
Yep.
Maybe my chair will just have that right amount of chemical in it.
Oh, you know what the most messed up thing about Spider-Man is? Like there was a story written about Spider-Man like in the future, and Mary Jane winds up dying from cancer. And it turns out that Spider-Man's radioactive spider semen gave her cancer.
See, I think if I have a Spidey kid, I'm just going to be over here streaming, mixing, and you're going to see like a 2-year-old crawling across my wall of flavors, and you're like, what the hell is that? Spidey kid.
Just through the bed. I'm gonna log off and run away if I see a little kid just across your wall. Like,
we'll be like, I gotta go.
Like this shit's about to turn into The Ring. Like yeah. I know, I've seen this movie. I know where this is going.
And I don't like it.
So yeah, everybody, if you're worried about the warnings on flavors, I probably vaped more than a lot of people out there because I DIY and I'm constantly testing things. I'm constantly making something new. And so I have to vape. If you haven't noticed on shows, I tend to chain vape. Just because that's what I do when I'm at home. And right, Lynn?
I'm even worse because I'm home all the time and I'm streaming all the time. Playing video games. Oh.
Yep. So yeah, it's if you're worried about getting something from vaping, from the ingredients in vaping, don't use them. That's the bottom line. If you're not comfortable using them, don't use them. But the scientifically, the chances of you actually getting something from vaping are incredibly low.
The other way that I look at it is if I didn't have vaping, I would still be smoking cigarettes. It's way more potent and prominent in smoking cigarettes. So if you had no problem with smoking cigarettes, and you switch to vaping for a healthier alternative, it is 98% safer.
Yeah.
There's the reason for that.
Exactly, Dimly. Yeah, and I'll never judge you for not using a flavor. I don't. Just because I'm willing to use it, just because I'm willing to use Yellow Cake by Flavor West, doesn't mean that everybody else has to use Yellow Cake by Flavor West. And the sad part about Yellow Cake, it's not even close to their worst flavor. Not even close.
Isn't it their Tres Leche the worst one, or one of them?
Tres Leches is up there. Their soda flavors. Their soda flavors, which are actually good soda flavors, are their worst ones.
Wow.
Yep, no, that is correct, Amber K. Nobody has died from vaping. They've died from being fucking idiots.
Yeah.
But actual vaping, nobody's actually died from vaping.
Nope.
And the one dude who they pinned on us, had so many other drugs in his system that like he just set himself on fire.
He was also using a mechanical mod with an unsafe coil while under the influence of a shit ton of drugs.
True. Yeah, and then, I mean, like we've heard stories about kids getting dosed with nicotine. Like I heard a story about a little kid that got into 100 milligram Nick and wound up dying. Turned out that story wasn't true.
Yeah.
It wasn't true at all. Like not like there was no little kid. There was no 100 milligram nicotine that was getting out.
Try to give it some class,
Yeah. So if you hear a story, look into it before you spread it.
Yeah.
Look into the truth of it, because if you trace it back, most of the time it ain't right.
Fear mongering.
It is. There are a shit ton of people that have died from cartel THC products. But 30, I think it capped out in the 30s, didn't it? Before people caught on. I mean, inevitably there'll be one or two more, but Mulberry Shape Up Pear is a good one. Are you guys like listing the must-haves for Mulberry? 39. Yeah. Well, there's only been like 4 in the last month, so people caught on. People caught on to what was causing it. Mulberry's cocoa milk. Everybody always forgets that one. Their cocoa milk is amazing.
I have to do some experimenting with Mulberry soon. I need to try to get Paul into a Zoom room.
I've got a bunch of stuff for Paul. Just needs to send me papers.
Yeah, right? Waiting for my papers, Paul, if you're still here.
That coconut is going to be amazing.
That coconut, I think that coconut, especially once that angel cake kind of grows a little bit, I think it's going to be nice. About 3 days. 4% custard, 4% nonis cake, creamy sponge cake, Flavor whipped cream, BTA sour lemon. Yeah, that would be really nice. Because that anise, the anise star in the nonis cake, that's going to work really well with that lemon, Benny. Really well.
You said 1 week for the cornflakes, right?
About a week for the cornflake, yeah.
I have something else to throw out. James Capozzi, it looked like you had your cart straightened away, so if you need any more help, tell me. Also, there was one other person who messaged me and I was asleep when I opened it. I can't find that person.
So James is just now getting into DIY. James, you've been watching my DIY shows for years, dude.
Yeah, he sent me a bunch of recipes he wanted, and they had all the flavors in it. So I was like, I don't know what you want me to do. You already have all these recipes. You know what flavors you want, so you'll have to be a little bit more specific if you need something else.
Bull City doesn't have cocoa milk. That's bunk. I got to go back to Bull City.
It might just be sold out. So
that's true. It probably is sold out because I have been running my mouth about that flavor for a while now.
I personally, Jessica, I read a lot of the reviews and see what the people say that they taste in them. That's how I decide. Like the caramel for one, I was like, which one should I get? I literally read every review to see what people were getting. Some people would say like it's too much this or it's too light or and I just read all the reviews and that's how I picked out some of these that I've gotten.
Well, I could show everybody real quick how to do that if you can readjust the screen once I screen share.
I could try.
The best, by the way, the best caramel out there, everybody, right now, currently at this time, Flavor West salted caramel.
Is that the one that you told me to get?
Yes.
I think I put that in here, right?
All right, is it working?
Yes.
Okay, go over to ELR, resources, go to flavor list, type in vanilla, hit search. Then you go over here and you go to rating or recipes.
Make the screen a little bit smaller because all you can see is recipe.
Oh.
Let me see if I can scoot you over. Oh, wait. No, don't worry about it. Stay where you are. Okay, I scooted it over. Hopefully everybody can see it.
So you could do it by rating or you could do it by recipes. Right now I have it by rating.
I always sort by recipes.
Yeah,
Number of recipes.
The reason why I'm a little reluctant to do it by recipes is because if it's a new flavor,
You have to scroll for a little bit.
Yeah. Where if you do it by recipes, some of the flavors that come up, they're going to have thousands of recipes attached to them.
Yeah.
You're going to run into the issue of it possibly being something that came out in 2014. But, for example, let's say you were looking at...
Look at number one. Number one.
She wants just a straight vanilla, so we'll just look
Shisha
up...
vanilla.
Shisha vanilla right here.
There you go. I could answer that. Shit. Shisha vanilla.
But she's saying generally when she's looking for like flavors, how do you know which one's better than over the
This
others?
is I'm getting to it. You got to go to... You can either go to most commonly used with. If you click on this, people will have what they've mixed with it right here, and it shows how many recipes have it. And then you go to notes, and lovely people
Scroll down till you find Leilani. I'm pretty sure she did a note. I'm pretty sure she did a note.
We got Rin Vapes. Eventually,
Yeah, Rin.
You'll find somebody that you can relate to. That's pretty common with posting notes on here.
Rin's really good about posting notes.
And that's how I eliminate which different vanillas I'm going to use depending on what I'm doing.
There's a couple of, there you go, Chachi.
Chachi.
Oh, it's Chachki. But Chachki Vapes. He reposts, I forget, he does that from Reddit. He pulls Reddit reviews off and puts it up, so you can always count on him to have a good review of what the flavor does and what it doesn't do.
Yeah, if you don't have time to go scrolling through YouTube videos to look,
or the millions of subreddits.
Yeah.
Just go look for Chachki. He's done a lot of them. He's done a lot of reviews for folks. He's a good dude too. He has one of the best voices ever. He's like, "Hey, Threshold 3."
I can't even get to the bottom of all of these. Holy crap! I'm just going to be scrolling for days.
Yeah, Shisha vanilla is an incredibly common flavor.
Ah, here we go. And then you can look at recipes that have it in it, and then you can search those by rating.
That I would definitely do, and don't trust anything that just has one 5-star rating, because the person probably rated their own recipe 5 stars. Look for stuff that has, a respectable amount of reviews to it.
149.
I usually go in and I'll read like the comments and see what other people thought of the recipe.
Yep.
Sporkleafy.
Hi, Sporkleaf.
Oh, did you guys see this today? The CDC director put out a post about the Great American Smokeout, and I caught him. I was the first person that got him. You
did?
Yeah, I got him. I was like, this would be a wonderful time to endorse vaping. 95%, at least 95% safer than smoking, and twice as effective as anything else in quitting. Millions of Americans can't be wrong. I got him. I was the first one. He had to have seen it.
Yep, because it was the very first one.
All right. Mascot Grawl. Mascot is appreciative of Lumi. You were the first to retweet it. Yes, you were. Because I think you're actually the only person that retweeted it at him, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm always happy. I'm like, when I saw that pop up and I'm like, nobody said anything to him yet. Oh, it's my turn. My turn to get him. Yeah, me too, Dimlin. I research flavors. I research recipes. Like if I wind up taking the bus more this winter, I'll go back to my old habit of I look over recipes while I'm riding the bus, because I have like 30 minutes. I'll look over recipes, look over new flavors, see what people are doing with it. Because I tend not to buy the new until it's kind of been out for a little bit and it's a little bit more of a proven flavor rather than just being kind of the flash in the pan. Because if if you go by the flash in the pan flavors, like it's just like anything else in vaping. Like, oh, it's the new.
Yeah.
It's so much better than anything else, and then you get it, and you're like, that's horribly mediocre. Thanks. So I will usually wait a couple months before I get a new flavor, unless Jarvis tells me it's worth my time. If Jarvis tells me something, I listen.
I'm scared of Jarvis. She sent me a whole bunch of flavors that she couldn't vape. That pumpkin by Liquid Barn really upset me. She gave me no warning. No warning.
Oh, Dimlin rides that hype train. Got it, Dimlin. Hype train coming through. I can tell you what is worth the hype train. That frickin' Barrage RDA. Thesis is RDA. Holy shit, is that good?
My braids don't fit in it.
I still haven't done enough experimenting to see if they actually do fit. I just know the one that I was using, it didn't look like it was going to happen.
Yeah, if it was a large one, then that's all I use. Which I feel bad because people will be like, what braid do you recommend? And I will only recommend a 5mm single coil 14-strand Celtic.
I mean, it could do the 5mm coil. Like, that's not the problem. It's getting the leads through.
Oh wow! I want to see this.
Even Winstead's mixes, like Winstead gets a little crazy sometimes. I'm surprised you can't taste her mixes. Those two are awesome at tobaccos, though. Like if they drop a tobacco recipe, go look and listen. Doing a base, like what sort of a base? I think we're actually doing that next week, Rick Martin.
We're doing it next
week. We're gonna be going over base next week. Like putting your own base together. I'm assuming is what you want to talk to.
Yep, that's next. It would have been today, but my delivery's a day late. I mean, being that it's a long weekend, you never know, like, if anybody's bored and have nothing to do and I reach out, we might be able to pop on again and do it, but other than that, it'll be Monday.
During the weekend, I'll probably be around. I don't know.
Yeah, because I've got a 4-day weekend, so we might be able to just do that and, get the...
I do not have a 4-day weekend. I'm working Friday.
Well, for Christmas, we actually only have Christmas off and we work every other day.
Me too.
Yeah.
And New Year.
I'm like, shit. This is the first year they did that to us, though. We usually go with, like, the mail schedules and stuff.
Yeah, I do. I'm a federal employee, so federal. I get federal holidays, and I started work too late this year at the new job to get my holiday times. So I wind up working all of it.
Right.
But I got Thursday off, so I'm looking forward to having a good meal, kind of sitting around, probably play some Pokemon.
Okay, guys, so I guess we'll be back if we do something over the weekend, and we'll tell you. I mean, Fresh has got his show on Saturday anyways.
And tomorrow.
Yeah, and Tuesdays, of course.
Yep, I think we're doing, we're doing Boston cream pie.
Because we got delayed with
Yoda.
With baby Yoda.
So, and I can't wait for that one. I hope I can get on. Well, I don't know. Depends. If they let me work from home Wednesday, then I might be able to jump on and chat. We'll see. I have to beg. Like, but it takes me an hour and a half to get here.
You're a good man, GBV. Good man. Taking that loss like a champ.
Well, you guys, thank you so much for being here. We had another fun evening, at least in my opinion. We had a really nice, fun evening. We got to spend time together as a family once again. 3 hours in, but we're good. I'm actually going to get off so I can try to eat something before I go to bed. And but thank you so much. If you are in Florida and you can make the vape rally tomorrow at 4:30, it's going to be in Sunrise, Florida. I have posted it just about everywhere if you follow me on any of my social media. If not, the links are down below for all of them. And you should be able to find the post about it. Instagram, Facebook, my group, Twitter. Yeah, Twitter. I was gonna say Twitter, and I said Twitter. Anything like that, just you can just show up. I would appreciate it. I can't make it because I'm working and they won't let me off. Jessica, I work for a commercial insurance company. I'm an underwriting technician or an underwriting assistant. I've been with the company going on 15 years this year in February.
I can address Amber real quick before we go.
Mm-hmm.
48 milligram VG solution is 48 milligrams of nicotine per milliliter, and 3 milligram unflavored e-liquid is 3 milligrams per milliliter. So it's much weaker. It's your 3 milligram unflavored e-liquid at 70/30. You just add flavors to and then fill it up. Thanks, Ivana. She just bit my toe. But the 48 milligram, you need to dilute it down. You need to dilute that down because it's going to be incredibly harsh. It's in VG solution, so that means it's going to be really, really thick and viscous. It's just like what VG is. The 70/30 PG is already broken down into 70/30. It's good to vape right away. You just add whatever flavors you're going after. That base. I'm assuming you're talking about the base from Liquid Barn, because they or it could be the River. Either way, they both have that 70/30 VG PG. That's good to just add flavors to and then fill your bottle with that stuff. Whereas the 48 milligram, you're going to wind up drawing out like 4 milliliters and dropping it in to get the same solution. And then you have to add VG, PG, and flavors to get the same thing that's in the base bottle. That's why we always recommend the base when you're first starting out, because it's super easy. You don't have to think about it.
And trust me, it's so easy. Literally, that's all I had to do. And like when we make the base, we're going to be making this and putting it aside. So this is already
you do save a lot of money doing what we're going to do next week.
Yes.
You do save a lot of money, but you also increase your danger potential.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, it's potential danger. It's not actual danger.
Right.
Yeah, if you come to me, you're going to notice I'm going to put you straight in the water of making your own premix because it is so much cheaper. And if you're coming to me, chances are you're on a really strict budget.
Yep, and it's way cheaper to mix with 148. It's way cheaper. So
yeah, you're looking at a bottle of nicotine that will last you about a year for $9. VG for a gallon will only be $14. For your PG, you're looking at $4.
Yeah.
That's why I start you off in the deep end.
Well, that's what we're going next week. We're going to make your own base. I started off this way because I wanted to do the simple, and then we started with the one shots, because we didn't want it to be I didn't want it to be intimidating, because just talking about DIY when I was first trying to learn, and I was actually talking with Ricky, and he's like, yeah, you go on this website. I'm like, cool. What do I need? He told me, and I went on there, and I just felt so intimidated, so overwhelmed. It was insane. So when I found out about the base on our first show, talking to Fresh, I was like, well, okay, that sounds good to just a start. I need to find out, am I going to be using it a lot? Because why would you want to buy all that if you're not really going to be using it a lot,
Exactly.
Or
there's a chance you'll find DIY boring as horseshit.
Yeah.
Horseshit.
On Nick River, if you vape a 3 milligram, you can actually get a premix 3 milligram.
Yep.
I think $28 for a gallon, $28 for a gallon of premix.
I mean, there's different ways of doing it, but that was the reason why I did it was because, trust me, I was on the phone with Ricky at messaging, and I was like, okay, yeah, it's not happening. I was literally going to give up because it was just so overwhelming. Now that I'm getting into not just following other recipes, but adding to the recipes or adjusting the recipes, and then once you come up with your own recipe and it's good, then you're good. That's when you're doing the happy dance all day long while you're vaping your own shit. But I want to wish everybody a very, very happy Thanksgiving or happy holidays. And I hope to see you on Monday. Don't eat too much, but if you do, it's okay, because then you have more time to watch my reviews because you'll be couch ready.
Exactly.
Just go ahead and binge watch. It's fine. I don't have any problem with that. But you can find us. Well, you can find me at the social media down below. Lumi, can you put your links in chat so that they can find you? And then, of course, Fresh03 is Fresh03. And then he does his Tuesdays and Saturdays. He's going to give you that info.
YouTube.com/Fresh03. I'm easy to find.
Look at that. I love the
Easy to find.
He's like, boom, drop the mic.
Yep.
But that's it. But thank you so much for being here, guys.
Or search DIY on YouTube and you'll find me and Wayne Walker.
Yep.
Do that.
Type in "Be Like Rye," you'll find a video.
Yep. If you do type in "Be Like Rye," all my videos will pop up.
There you go. That's how you can find them if you want to see them. And of course, this show on Tuesdays and Saturdays. And then Lumi is on Vapin' Vixens. On Wednesday.
Oh my gosh! If we're gonna do this, I'll just
Go
I've been working on it. You can find me Tuesdays on Fresh from the Kitchen on Fresh's channel DIYing. You can find me Wednesdays on Golf Tees Vaping Vlog. On Thursday, you can find me as a casual corner if I'm not rage quitting on I'm No Joe podcast. Friday, back on Fresh from Concentrate. Do I have anything Saturday? Oh shit, I'm free Saturday. Yes, free Saturday. You'll probably find me.
So she's basically everywhere.
All the time.
Sunday, I'm on Mixin' Vixens, followed by Flavor Pro, Jennifer Jarvis's channel.
See? And then Monday, just for us. So again, guys, thank you.
She doubles down on Sunday.
Every Monday. I really appreciate that. I'm sure they appreciate it, being able to answer questions that I'm just not there yet. I really appreciate that. You help so many people by doing this, and I really appreciate it. More than you even know.
I'm happy to. Happy to be here.
Good night, guys. Thank you so much. Happy Turkey Day. Don't eat too much. Yeah, eat as much as you can.
No, eat more than you want to.
Yeah. That way you have an excuse. You're just like, well, it was Thanksgiving, so I had to do it. But yeah. Bye.
Bye.